Terrion Arnold.
Oh, my gosh. 8 felony charges. It's like torture, straight up, dude.
They replaced Kirk with Tua. That Stefanski keeps getting these lefty quarterbacks.
They're signing Tebow to the practice squad.
Apparently, it's just a lot of bad blood with him and the team. The agent was withholding information from him, benefited the team, fired his agent.
The saga that just never ends. Welcome back to Sunday Concessions on Abundant TV Network. We have a great show for you guys tonight. We are covering all things NFC South. We're talking Saints, Falcons, Panthers, Buccaneers. Stay tuned to see who we think wins. Also, we are covering some news and notes, stuff that you may have missed that has occurred in the past week. There is a ton of news and notes. And also, we are playing Build a Quarterback, a fantastic new game to see if we can build a quarterback that will lead us to the Super Bowl. Stay tuned.
Sunday Concessions. Sunday Concessions. Sunday Concessions.
So here is what you might have missed over the last week of NFL news and notes. Caleb, I think you wanted to talk about Brandon Aiyuk and the saga that just never ends. What's going on with Brandon, man?
I'm still trying to figure it out. It doesn't make sense. You know, first, he's just not showing up to mandatory team meetings. He's got a warrant out for his arrest. Yeah. He's posting all these clips on his social media about how much he loves the Commanders and all this stuff going on. At one point, the only people he was following on his social media was the Commanders team, Jaden Daniels, and his girlfriend, fiance, wife?
Subtle.
Whatever it was.
Subtle.
Yeah. I wonder what he wants.
Some might say.
Wonder what he wants. Apparently, it's just a lot of bad blood with him and the team. But the latest thing is that he has fired his agent and claims that the agent was withholding information from him so that that benefited the team more so than it benefited him, I guess is how he put it. They didn't let out what the information was or what was going on, but I don't know. You're trying to read through the lines and be like, is this guy really sane? Is he just coming up with accusations because he's just mad? Or is this really going on? So I don't know.
Sounds like he's on the AB track already.
I hope not, man. His injury was leg related, so I don't know. Maybe he got knocked around one too many times. But I hope he comes back.
Yeah.
If he gets reunited with JD5, with Washington, what do we think?
Trey's hesitant.
Yeah, I'm hesitant.
Really?
I've never been a Brandon Aiyuk guy. I thought he was like way, way overpaid. I know you guys wanted him in Pittsburgh, but I just never... I don't know. I just never saw it. Like I thought he was good. He was decent. The stats show that he was productive for sure. But when I watched him, I never thought that's a wide receiver 1 or that's even a wide receiver 2. I don't know. I just thought he was a good fill-in guy. But that's just my personal opinion on him.
I love him. He looks just like Mike Tomlin. So part of that's probably why I love him. Because he just looks just like Mike Tomlin. He was a perfect fit for the Steelers. And, man, I just can't believe that we didn't get him. But yeah, I mean, in 2022 or 3, I can't remember which year it was. He actually had a really good year that year. And I mean, that's the last time he was really good. So yeah, we are kind of wish casting that he's going to be dominant again, especially coming off major knee injury. And just all the I mean, anytime somebody's acting like this, we want them to be good, but it's rare that they come back and they're like, just super good.
Well, and that's the thing. Like you mentioned, is like 2023 was the last time he was good. What is he expecting? 3 years later, like you're going to make $40 million a year.
Right.
What is the end goal here?
I think really he just wants to get out of the doghouse. I mean, that's been heavily documented throughout his career in San Fran, is that Kyle Shanahan consistently puts him in the doghouse. Now, I don't know if it's warranted or not. You know, Shanahan kind of has weird ways, but Shanahan's one of the greatest coaches of all time. So like, tend to go with him on some of this stuff.
It's early for that.
Well, I don't know. He's a pretty good coach, except
one
for
of the He's one of the greatest coaches in the NFC West.
Okay, I'll give it that. I'll give you that. But yeah, I just think I think if Aiyuk didn't have the injuries he's had the last 2 years, and then the doghouse treatment from Kyle Shanahan, and they just don't click together. I don't know why San Fran re-signed him. It's so dumb.
It didn't make sense.
It's weird.
They paid him so much money last year.
They hated him.
And like they obviously he gets hurt, so like they didn't get to play him. But now they just are so mad and kicking themselves. It's like they just didn't want the Steelers to get him. Come on, dude. What are we doing? Like
That's petty.
that's really petty.
I kind of like it though.
Yeah. Shanahan was doing everything he could to break him down as a man. If you remember early on, like he was so far in the doghouse it wasn't even funny. They would just pull him off the field for whatever it was. It was hard to see. But when he broke out, I guess the reason I liked him so much was like he was such a solidified route runner. I think his route running was so underrated. If you go back and just watch that year, was it 23? It was just beautiful, route running. And his hands were great, so it's like, it just would have been a nice addition to any team, whether it's Pittsburgh. And if he has a little bit of that left still, like, look at the commander receiver room. It's a huge help.
I mean, they've got a former great, 49ers wide receiver over there already. Or they did.
Yeah. Debo. He's gone now.
Right.
They need
Debo.
receivers. And, I mean, outside of Terry, that's like all they have. So maybe they will re-sign Debo. I wouldn't doubt that they would. Like, I think they would.
Or they get Diggs.
Or go get Diggs.
Right.
Like, but I think they're really holding out for Aiyuk. And I just can't believe teams keep falling for this Aiyuk thing. But I was going to say something about Aiyuk. Terrible. No, I can't remember it.
Oh, well.
What a bummer.
Hopefully he comes home.
I hope he comes home.
I got him
I
in
think
a
he's
lot
great
of dynasty
receiver.
leagues.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him in my lineup.
You got a lot of
again.
money invested in old Brandon Aiyuk.
I did.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. After the Antonio Brown saga where we, traded, or I guess we traded him to Las Vegas.
Right.
I think we traded him. I don't think we cut him. But we traded him to Las Vegas. He was stuck in Las Vegas. I don't know if y'all remember, for a season, and he was talking so bad about Derek Carr, just like hated it there. And there was the video the following offseason when the Raiders cut him, and he like ran out of his house. He's like, "I'm free," and then he signed with the Bucs. And I think he signed with the Patriots first, and then he came and followed Tom to the Bucs.
Yeah,
and played it with the Bucs, and had some good games here and there.
He was sick with the Bucs.
I mean, he really wasn't that good though. He didn't play till like halfway through the season, really.
he had a very Brandon Aiyuk season, if you ask me.
He had. He's just a hater, bro. You would think Brandon Aiyuk was a Charger the way Trey talks about.
Hey, man.
But anyway, yeah. Obviously, we all remember Antonio Brown just like running off the field, taking his jersey and shoulder pads off on the field, just being like, "All right, y'all, I'm done with football."
Who was that linebacker in Buffalo who did the same thing? Well, he like retired at halftime,
Oh, I don't know.
or was a running back. Gosh, okay, I'll think
LeGarrette
about
Blount left the field at one point. I remember that.
LeGarry.
it. It was.
LeGarrette.
But I don't
Remember
think
he just
played for
walked off?
Buffalo.
No, he didn't play for Buffalo.
No.
I'm not sure.
That's all right.
What's the over/under for Brandon Aiyuk storming off the field middle of a game next year and retiring? I think it's got to be at like negative 450.
yeah,
That's it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
That's
pretty
where you're
good
putting the
odds.
line.
That's where I'm putting the line.
Yeah,
And I'd put money on it.
He doesn't get a target in the first possession.
That's right.
I don't know. I don't think that like Brandon Aiyuk to me. Here's the list of free agents currently available on the wide receiver market. All right, you tell me who you would take him ahead of. Tyreek Hill?
Brandon Aiyuk.
Aiyuk.
No way. Are you serious?
Tyreek Hill's knee exploded.
Yeah, so did Brandon Aiyuk's.
Not as bad as Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
And like
Brandon
Tyreek's
Aiyuk's
was like a visible break with ACL,
All right.
like you don't really
Aiyuk's
see
like
it,
28 too.
I'm not a
So
Tyreek
couple
Hill
years
guy.
younger.
I'm not. Yeah, 4 years younger.
Yeah.
I'm not a Brandon Aiyuk guy. Definitely not a Tyreek Hill guy, but I would take Tyreek over him.
Okay.
Stephon Diggs.
That one's closer.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Diggs, you just carry so much risk as well for off the field stuff. So like
Sure.
they kind of feel like the same
Well,
guy. And
No, I mean,
tend
so
to-
far, three
I
of
would-
three that we've talked about.
I would
off
tend
the
to go
field
for
stuff.
the younger player. So I'd
Yeah.
go Aiyuk there.
Okay.
It's tough. Diggs had an ACL injury too when he was with the Houston Texans. But I mean, all you can think about with Diggs is that he's just going to be this veteran slot receiver that's going to get his 4 or 5 targets
Yeah.
in an offense. So it's not like you're getting anything crazy. I just think there's more upside with Aiyuk probably.
Debo's out there.
I'd take Aiyuk.
You didn't say
I'd
all
probably
that.
Yeah,
take him over
Yeah.
Debo
So he's
too.
still arguably probably one of the better receivers.
Yeah, a couple of the other
free
big
agency.
ones. I mean, you've got DeAndre Hopkins out there. Keenan Allen's still out there. I'm just saying, when I look out there, if you're looking for wide receiver help,
There's maybe some
are
more
other
drama-free
guys.
options.
Yeah. Like
I agree with that.
I would probably take Keenan Allen over like any of these guys.
Sure.
And
Sure.
he'd probably be the cheapest option.
Yeah.
Dude, we had this same conversation last year. Like, why doesn't anybody just sign Keenan Allen?
And then
The
Chargers did
dinosaur?
it.
And then yeah.
And he was great.
He was at a great
He
season.
might get signed again to the Chargers.
Dude.
At least that's the rumor.
You know, more power to him,
I
man.
mean, yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna sign him.
What a dog.
Yeah.
What a dog. All right, next story, Terrion Arnold.
oh my gosh.
News just came out today that the Lions have officially released him from the team. Trey, do you want to catch us up on the story?
February, there was a warrant put out for his arrest for, get this, 8 felony charges, including 4 counts of armed robbery and 4 counts of kidnapping.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Prosecutors initially sought to have him held without bond. On June 29th, the judge granted him $1 million bond with strict conditions. What was interesting about this that I saw was that they didn't need him to wear like an ankle monitor or anything
really?
like that. They were like, yeah, because he's he's in the NFL spotlight already. Like wherever, if he goes to like whatever.
Oh, we're gonna see him.
Yeah, people are going
everybody's
to see him.
know
He's
where
going to be
at.
on social media. Like
That's interesting.
we're going to know where he is at all times, basically. But basically, it's believed to be more around like $250,000 worth of cash and luxury goods that had been stolen from an Airbnb that he rented out.
Yeah.
So he like kidnapped these dudes.
Yeah.
And he like beat them.
Right. And
Which is,
apparently, like he called some people to like set it up.
Yeah.
To where they kidnapped him, the people for him, and then he just took pleasure in like telling them what to do.
so like
So it's
torture.
torture.
It's like
basically.
torture,
Yeah.
straight up, dude.
I mean, it's the same thing as like we talked about as I lay dying, Tim Lambesis.
Yeah. Not on the
hiring a
pod, I
hitman.
don't think.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But we've talked about him before because
Yeah.
we love that band pre Tim going crazy.
Pre trying to murder his wife.
Tim, Antonio Brown, Lambesis going nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he, it was just like he wanted to watch it happen. And that's just really weird, really messed up.
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy what these players do once they get money,
Yeah.
you know?
Victims were allegedly held at gunpoint, beaten,
Yep.
pistol whipped,
Yep.
robbed, and prevented from leaving. So, like straight up kidnapping, it's straight up torture.
That's crazy.
Like it's actually crazy, dude. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like you said, the Lions have already cut him from the team. And they have to eat some of that cap too, which it's crazy, man. You get into the NFL, you're in year 3 of your rookie contract, and you're literally torturing people for stuff you probably already have insurance on. That insurance would just pay you out.
Yeah.
You say, oh, somebody stole these luxury goods. All right, well, here's a paycheck. But instead, he's going to go throw his life away.
It's crazy because part of me is also like, if I had $100,000 of my stuff stolen, I would want to see justice happen. But at the same time, I don't want to see people get beat up.
Yeah.
I was sitting here thinking about it. Should I even say this? But like, really, like we should see
The
justice
human part
happen.
of you. I
Exactly.
mean, we're
But
the
there
sinful
are proper
nature.
channels
Yeah.
to go through these things. That's the
Exactly.
big difference, and that you don't have to make justice happen. There are systems put in place, and initially, your human nature, your feeling is, I want to see justice brought in the way I want to see it brought, and that's just not the right way. So,
Read your Bible, kids.
read your Bible.
Man.
The Lord says, "Let me be your vengeance."
Exactly. Yep.
Exactly.
I want to speak a certain way about Terrion Arnold's play style, but I'm scared that a bunch of masked men are going to grab me and pull me out of the room if I say anything negative. So I'll hold my peace. I'll just say the Lions got a lot better since they dropped him.
Wow.
I have a friend.
Addition by subtraction.
Very much so. I have a friend who lives in Detroit and is a Lions fan, and I didn't really know he was a football fan.
Is
for
it
a
Eminem?
while. No, he's a musician. You
Okay.
wouldn't know him. But anyway, I didn't know he was a Lions fan until last year. He was like tweeting a lot, and like every week was just, are we serious with this guy Terrion Arnold? Can we just get rid of this guy? Like every week was just a Terrion Arnold like discourse, and it was so funny. So I feel for him, but I also think that he's like very happy right now. I think most Lions fans are like,
Terrion gets
I
rid of
mean,
himself.
we just got to get another quarter.
Yeah.
But this is good also for fantasy because now it just means that the Lions are going to get torched even more so through the air.
It's going to be bad.
Secondary is horrible.
And so they're going to have to score a lot of points. And
I don't
so-
know. You guys just said addition by subtraction.
Hey, but Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra,
Yeah.
dare I say,
They're going to have to
Isaac
play.
Tesla.
They're going to have to play catch up a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
fireworks.
High-scoring games.
High
Yeah.
scoring
All
games.
across the board.
35, 40 points a game
Catch
for
and
the
mustard.
Detroit Lions.
I think the Lions already have like one of the easiest schedules in the league this year.
Jeez.
So like, I mean, it's going to be lightning and just like fireworks.
But
prior
is
to the
it?
game.
Last year it wasn't like that. I mean, since the
Yeah.
departure of Ben Johnson.
It is year 2 though. So-
Yeah.
and they got Drew Petzing, who loves to throw the ball. So I don't really like Drew Petzing. I can't believe I said that in like a positive light. I hate Drew Petzing. The Cardinals OC last year, just off. Let's move on. I don't want to talk about this anymore. All right. Some more somber news. This morning, Mr. Chris Johnson, former Tennessee Titan legend and Arizona Cardinals running back, Mr. CJ2K came on the show, and he shared about his struggle that he's been diagnosed with ALS about a year ago.
Sucks.
He's 39 years old, completely lost motor function at this point. His brain's still sharp. It's a really great interview. So if anybody's watching this and hasn't seen it, go look it up. It was on Good Morning America. Chris Johnson with Michael Strahan. But I just wanted to talk about it because it really does bring into perspective the things that these players go through on a day-to-day basis, and how it can affect their long-term health, not only just for our fantasy teams. Like, we get caught up with our fantasy teams. We're like, you're sitting out with an ankle injury? Come on, bud. Wait, I needed you for my fantasy team.
Yeah.
But, like, the long-term aspects, because this guy has 4 kids, like, currently.
Yeah,
and a
dude,
wife.
that sucks.
And, like,
And he's
ALS
so
is one of-
young. He's
it's
so young.
So, like,
That really
I don't
sucks.
know. Do we want to talk about just, like, NFL safety and just where it's gone in the past few
Sure.
years? You know, I don't know if anybody has thoughts. I have some thoughts I can
Go
share,
ahead.
but really, I was just, me personally, I come from the generation where it was all about the big hits. Like, I used to go on YouTube and look up biggest hits in the NFL. I just loved it. It was so fun to watch. But, like, now I think about it and I'm like, man, it really is detrimental to the players' health. And one other thing I'll add is that with the World Cup this year, this is a little separate because it's not talking mainly about head injuries, but we've seen so many soft tissue injuries like ACLs and all this stuff. And players have continually complained about the fields that they play on, the conditions, especially MetLife. It's a turf field. All these turf fields are so bad for players. And so what they've done with the World Cup, every stadium has real grass.
Real grass, yeah.
Yep.
George
And
Kittle even said something about
George
it.
Kittle talked about it this week. That's what I was bringing up.
Yeah.
Is that he's like, you know, we now know they can do it. We know that they can do it. Are they going to commit to player safety like they should, the NFL?
Yeah.
And I just think they should. I think that's like bare minimum. You know, the head injury thing is really difficult. Like, how do you stop this? We've tried the Guardian caps. Not really sure long term how that's going to work out.
Yeah,
you know,
the hip
but
drop tackles.
hip
Like,
drop tackles.
Yeah.
Like, these are good additions to the game. So I don't know who else wants to comment on that.
No, I mean, I agree. It's still like the NFL. It's still a violent sport. Like, it's completely different than soccer, which soccer you could argue is actually a non-contact sport. You're not supposed to contact each other.
Oh no,
technically.
it's pretty high contact.
It's
Yeah.
very contact.
I know, but you're not
It's
really
not like
supposed
tackling.
to. Right,
Yeah.
right.
It's not
Slide
leading with the
tackling.
head.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
not like hockey. It's not like
Right.
you know, the NFL. But yeah, I so you're going to still have those, but it does beg the question: why aren't there more grass fields? Like, why are we still using turf?
Yeah.
If we know that it can be done, and the World Cup comes and they say we just want grass straight up, and so everyone replaces their fields. But why had they not done this for? I don't know. So something that I like about the Broncos, just like a gloating aspect, is that every year, multiple times in the season, they replace the field, like entirely. And maybe it's because the Walmart money, can pay for all of that. But you don't see a whole lot of people in Mile High, tearing their ACLs or getting severely injured. Even J.K. Dobbins last year when he got hurt, it was on a hip drop tackle, which wasn't flagged, by the way,
Right.
and it was in Las Vegas, so it wasn't even like they were at home when that happened. So I just think if the players are asking for this, like, the players are your bread and butter. Like, why would you not satisfy everything that they look for?
That's the engine of the industry. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know. And I mean, to speak to a different aspect is like the mental health on these guys as well.
Yeah.
Not to get like all soft or anything, but like think about it. Like, we're all men. For the most part, men, provide for the families, and like there's a lot of pressure and whatnot. So think about being like a NFL player where you are providing for your family, and sure, you're making a lot of money, but all the pressure from coaches, players, fans, friends, that's put on you to perform, to do all the things that you're supposed to do, and then injuries happen because of these things. And like, think about how like you worked your whole life for something, to get to one spot, and then you have this catastrophic injury because someone doesn't want to put down grass, right? And they're feeling
and then once you have that injury, you can't get it out of your head. Hey, is this going to get re-injured?
Exactly.
Am I going to re-injure something else? And
it's a lot of mental stuff, man. Like I won't say like minor. It was rough, but I shredded all my ligaments in my ankle playing basketball.
Oh,
and,
no way.
Like that was a long time ago, and I still play basketball. I love it, but every single time I jump, especially in like crowded areas and whatnot, all I can think about is just landing on someone's foot and rolling my ankle again.
Yeah.
And it definitely has affected me. And again, I'm not playing for millions of dollars.
Yeah,
I'm playing
yeah.
at the local YMCA.
Yeah.
But it sucks because I can't just, be the young kid I was and just go, all out, just jumping everywhere and getting into the thick of it and going into it. Like I stay away because I'm so subconscious about those like ligaments. Now, times that by 100 for an ACL, or an Achilles or something like that, and like, all right, you need to get over it though because we're paying you all this money and we need our team to go to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, they're not paying you at the YMCA to play basketball.
Right.
Tear up your ankle.
They should because I'd be going hard, but
I don't know. I've seen you.
Hey, but it's a reality that these guys are still people, and they still have emotions and need help. Just like anyone else, and it stinks to see like people sometimes just throw away humanity for a paycheck or for entertainment, whatever it is.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
this is still real life.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. And honestly, I think that just I don't think NFL players rarely hear from fans, "Thank you."
Yeah.
Like it's
Probably
typically
getting cussed out all the time.
most of the time, it's people trashing them because they're fans of a different team,
Or
they were on the
fantasy.
fantasy team,
Yeah.
and they're like tweeting at them and all this stuff. And I just
Or now all the betting.
right, the
Dude,
betting,
oh my
death
gosh.
threats, I'm
death
sure.
threats. I mean, there's intense stuff, especially like players when they step out of bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You at home sitting in your couch with your mustard covered fingers are going, "He could have," like
Catch the ball.
Yeah.
I could have caught that.
he's dropping it on purpose. Like you have no idea what they're going through. And so like for that, we should stop and just say to like anybody in the NFL, I don't know if anybody's watching, but I'm just going to say it we are very grateful for everything that you guys do. We wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for their willingness to put their bodies on the line. Their families are successful because they're able to provide for them. So I have a ton of respect for football players. And I also want to urge the NFL to invest in player safety to an even higher degree, and it seems like the NFL typically just does it when they get caught.
Yeah.
Like the whole
Ask for
concussion
forgiveness.
thing. Right. The concussion thing came up and it was like, oh, well, we can't really, we don't want to limit these hits because this is what sells. People love watching big hits. And you're right. Like part of that does sell. Like it's like watching UFC fighting, where violence does sell. But we can also maintain the sport while making it safer for players. Because I don't know about y'all, but when I saw Chris Johnson, it just like, it made me really sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it puts it all into perspective to see a man who was like, he's got the single season record for most all-purpose yards ever.
Yeah.
2,400 yards in one season. That's an insane season.
Ridiculous.
Like a crazy good player. And at 39 years old with 4 children, now he's got a diagnosis that most people don't survive and die within like months to years.
Yeah.
Like they don't have a long lifespan at that point. And so I think it's important, especially in the offseason as we go into the next season, to kind of reset our brains, to, take time to think about these people as actual people, not just players on our fantasy team.
My wife, she always says, we need to, as much as like we're praying for like our inner circles and people we know and stuff like that, she's like, we should be praying for celebrities and these famous people because a lot of them, they're just in like these massive echo chambers of, oh, you're great and blah, blah, blah. But it's all fake. Yeah. Like, and the mental load that must be on, athletes or musicians or, politicians,
I'll
name
never
it.
forgive the world for what they've done to Justin Bieber.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all are Justin Bieber fans. And
Yeah.
We're not afraid to say it,
No.
but people done him dirty.
They
Yeah.
did.
And it's not good.
Yeah. I respect all NFL players.
Yeah.
Except Terrion Arnold.
That's right.
Just kidding.
That's right. No, I mean that when they do boneheaded stuff, like that's just boneheaded. Like, but at the same time, we do want. I think it's a very simple ask to bring in grass fields. I think that's a very simple
Sure.
ask.
Start somewhere.
I'm kind of shocked. Is that the NFL that's in charge of that, or the owners of
It's
the teams?
the owners of the teams.
Right. So George Kittle, though, pointed out the NFL.
Well,
maybe he was just
I mean,
pointing
as
out
a
teams
whole,
as a
like,
whole.
that owners talk to each other about this kind of stuff, and it's like they're probably sitting there going, that new field is going to cost however much, $5 million. I'm not going to spend $5 million.
Right.
Like, just let them play on the thing that we can install for free or whatever it may be. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely an owner thing. Like, at least it is for the Broncos. Like, when we get the news that they're replacing their field, it's like, oh, the Broncos have decided to, put in new grass, like for this next leg of the season. And
The Steelers, it's been like 4 straight years that the Steelers have ranked the worst team in the NFL with their player facilities.
Dang.
Training field, playing field, weight room, everything.
Wow.
Because it's just so old and outdated, and they refuse to invest in it. They were talking about the field last year that, it's shared by other college teams. It's Latrobe. It's like a very common field that they play on. And so other teams have played in there. They tear up the grass, and then by Sunday, it's barely patched to be good for a game.
Yeah.
So all that to say, we don't have to spend too much more time on this, but the NFL needs to invest in player safety, and we as fans have a responsibility. If we're going to enjoy this, don't take it out on the players. If you made a bad bet, sorry, you made a bad bet.
Yeah. It's on
own
you.
it.
You could have
If your
bet the
fantasy
other
team
way.
Didn't win. Guess what? That's just called luck.
Yeah.
All of fantasy is mostly luck.
It's all luck. But it is predicated on your team staying healthy.
That's right,
So
yeah.
you should be advocating for these grass
You should
fields.
be advocating for player health.
Yeah.
And if your team lost, it's because the other team was better.
That's right.
Sorry.
That is true. Hey.
It's because your team should have scored more points.
Sorry to break it to you.
Yeah.
That's right.
But,
No, it's because Bo Nick's ankle.
That is why they didn't go to the Super Bowl.
That's right.
This is true.
All right, last news story, and then we'll move on to our main course. But this is a big one, and we're going to tread lightly here because this is a new and developing story. But I'll bring it up. Matt Miller, ESPN analyst. He's mainly known for being on the draft show for ESPN. He's been there for quite a while now. He posted on Twitter over the end of last week that he was in a really bad car accident, so bad that he had to have his left arm amputated. He was in the ICU for a few days, really bad stuff. And so he posted a GoFundMe on Twitter for helping to pay with some of the medical expenses. Here's where the twist comes in. We're not just sharing this just to share it, but this is the twist, is that some people on Twitter started asking questions. Number one, if you work for ESPN, shouldn't you have pretty good insurance to cover these things? And you also make a lot of money, so to be begging for money from people, from the public, seems kind of odd. It's not like it's bad, it's just odd. And then there were other things that started coming up from the past decade of people who had played in charity fantasy leagues hosted by Matt that were not getting paid out. People who had signed up for scouting lessons from him to learn how to scout. They paid $300 for 5 sessions, and he never fulfilled that contract, never did the scouting lessons with them.
Wow.
And these people never got refunds. There were definitely people that did get paid out, definitely people that did get the scouting lessons, but there were other people who have been vocal on Twitter and other sources that they were basically screwed out of their money. And so now it's gotten more and more attention that basically Matt's a scammer, and he's been a scammer for over 10 years. And it brings into question the integrity of this most recent post of his accident. Not that it's oh, glad you got hurt. More so this is terrible, but also is this another scam thing? And I think it's fair for people to question.
Yeah.
If somebody has a history of scamming and then they go to GoFundMe, and you also make a large amount of money compared to the rest of the country.
Right.
It brings into question the integrity of it. I don't know. What have you guys seen with all that?
No, I mean, I think that, you can look at this from a bunch of different angles, but when money is involved, that's when a lot of shady stuff starts happening.
Yeah.
I mean, and you can look at anywhere. Who was it? This guy out of Bethel, who just, I don't know if you heard about that, the $250,000 that somebody just donated it to him. It was supposed to be used for like their ministry or whatever, but donated to the
Sean
worship.
Foyt.
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
Donated $250,000 to him and through a nonprofit. And since then, he bought like
real estate.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Millions
I
of
heard
dollars in
about
real
this.
estate,
Gosh.
and now he's getting sued by that donor. He's like, you're supposed to be using this for the ministry, and
And the craziest part is he's getting sued and he's just keeping it quiet.
Right.
He's not fighting it.
Right.
He's just taking it on the chin.
Yep.
Which shows, number one, he's got plenty more money.
Sure.
And number two,
He's
like,
guilty.
He's guilty.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, and that's a big. I'm glad you brought that up because I'll just go on record. I love this. Sean Foyt is a false sheep. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
let's
Like
go.
100%.
Wow.
He is leading people astray 100%, and he needs to be brought out of ministry.
this will take him out.
If you follow Sean Foyt, I'm just telling you right now, I have friends who played music with him back years ago, local to us. I won't tell you where, but he's played with him. And from that first encounter that my friend had with him, he said something was off because this guy did not act like a Christian when he was coming in to like help lead the worship there. He was very rude, very snooty, very much like, what do you call that? Narcissistic, like everybody's here for me kind of thing. Where's my this? Where's my that? And so that was like my initial understanding of Sean from an early time.
Yeah.
And now it's gotten worse and worse and worse. There's lots of stuff. Julie Roy's has done a lot of reporting on him with faking things. Like he does a lot of worship rallies, worship events, in sketchier areas, and he has like plants that will go in and like cause a ruckus.
Yeah.
And then he like screams the name of Jesus, and then all of a sudden like revival comes, but it's not really revival. He's just
all
saying
paid
like
actors.
on Facebook that it's revival, and like everybody was. I mean, it's like really twisted stuff.
That's crazy.
So it's a deep rabbit hole.
Yeah, deep rabbit hole.
But that's why this one bothered me with Matt Miller.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm
much,
saying, is like-
because when there is money involved,
Right.
When where there's smoke, there's fire,
Right.
And you shouldn't just go, oh, well, I'm just being a bad person for. We talked about this with your wife.
Yeah.
We're called to judge,
Right.
As Christians, we are not
Test the
called
spirits.
test the spirits to discern.
Yep.
We are called to judge.
That's right.
Not judged in a way of like, oh, that person's a horrible person just because they look weird, but judging their character.
Yeah.
Judging the fruit of their life.
Yep.
And these
What
people,
did Jesus do with the most holy people, right? He
Right.
came and he looked
Yep.
Pharisees dead in the eyes and he's like, you guys are wrong. Everything you're doing is incorrect.
Yep.
Yep.
And I mean, we're supposed to hold people accountable, to their actions, and that goes just across the board. Like it's just crazy that I didn't think that we were going to talk, about something like this on a sports podcast, but man,
Here we are.
Here we are. Here we go. But yeah, anytime there's money involved, especially like when you start getting to like thousands of dollars, like
I know.
it's just the love of money is the root of all evil, man.
It really is.
It really is.
It just stinks to see like these platforms, like the Miller guy and the Bethel guy. Like it is a privilege.
Yep.
It's an honor to maybe even us, even though we don't speak to a lot of people, but it is a privilege, just to be able to be somewhere speaking or leading or talking or whatever it is. And I don't know if maybe these guys went into it already looking to create chaos and evil and take advantage of the system to profit themselves, or maybe it's just they went in with good intentions and then, the enemy took over their mind and, they had different intentions. But either way, it just sucks to see. It really, really stinks to see people get taken advantage of and manipulated by these people who are just evil, honestly.
Yeah.
And are only there for their own personal gain, and you see it everywhere, and the one thing I will say though is like it's easy to judge and take things at face value with it, but not all of them are like that.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Exactly.
I know the biggest thing like non-believers will tell me, like they'll bring people like this and be like, this is why I don't trust church.
Right.
This is why I don't trust that. And it's like, well, that's why you don't judge a God based off of man.
That's right.
It's like the biggest one is what someone told me. And I was like, yeah, that's really good.
Yep.
And I won't judge the rest of the ESPN guys because of Matt Miller.
Right.
But I pray for them too.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are not being corrupted.
Have you ever seen, there's an Al Pacino movie where it's a football movie where he's like a coach of a football team, And
Remember the
Any
Titans.
Given Sunday.
Yeah, Any Given Sunday.
Any Given
Yep.
Sunday. He gives a speech
Jamie
at the end
Foxx.
of that movie.
Yeah.
And it's one of the greatest speeches of
So
all
good.
time. But it talks about it's a game of inches.
Right?
How every inch matters.
Is that where that started, you think?
I don't know. That'd be pretty interesting
Yeah.
to look up.
Yeah, we'll
have
figure
to
that
look
out.
up at some point.
Wait, quick rabbit trail.
Yeah.
Do you know when the high five started? I just learned this.
When?
It's not as long as you think. Like within the last 50 years is like when the high five started.
Wow.
What were they doing before that?
I don't know.
Good stuff, dude.
Just like thumbs up
Good stuff.
or just like, hey.
Americans are so insecure. We needed a high five to give us more affirmation.
More validation.
Yeah, it was like I think it was like the Dodgers, and, and it was like the first it was like the first documented high five or whatever when two people like, oh yeah, like as a celebration. It was like in 1977
I
or
bet
something.
that was nuclear. I bet like that clap sound was just
Yeah.
insane.
Everyone was like, "Whoa, we can do this? We're allowed to do this?
I bet all the public were like, something's not right with these guys.
Christopher Nolan should make a movie about that. The
Yeah.
first documented high five. Just like Oppenheimer, you know, when the nuke drops and it's just
Silence. Yeah.
like that would be all right. We should
We'll
recreate
just get
that with
Curtis to
AI.
throw that together.
Yeah, 100%. We'll get Curtis on that.
Shorts
But
by
yeah, I
Sunday
was just gonna say
Concessions.
is that with a lot of these guys too, it's easy to look at him and say, well, he's a scammer.
Yeah.
But to understand that it probably didn't start out with him being ill-intended, like Caleb said, of like, I'm just out here trying to screw people. I bet there was a point in his life early on when he was low on money and did one of those charity events because he always did it and
Made some money.
Just decided not to give this one to charity. And who's going to know?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's that one little step. And then after that step, it makes it more easy to do it the next time and the next time. And then before you know it, you're 30 steps down the road and you're knee deep in it. And that's typically when you get exposed.
Yeah.
So, my prayers are all for, I think I speak for all of us. We're praying for Matt. We wish him a healthy recovery. But we also want the truth to come to light.
Yep.
So that justice is brought in that situation. And, if he's scamming people, I hope he does get reprimanded for that.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
It's all allegations right now.
It's
We don't know
allegations.
anything. So
That's right. If we don't know for sure, we're
Yeah.
speaking purely hypothetical.
yeah, and I will say to him, like, these hospital bills, they can rack up quick. So maybe he starts, or $10,000, sees money coming in, and he's like, oh my gosh, these hospital bills are bigger than I thought. We do need to push this further and further and,
And
further.
maybe his insurance goes up
Yeah.
because of it. and
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just never know
There's
with
lots
the
of
stuff.
plausible
Yeah.
ideas.
But-
and the other thing, I think the hard part too is like some of his. If you look through the tweet history, which y'all, if you want to do your research, do your research. But some of the tweets he talked about, like his charities were like Coats for Kids, and like I don't think Coats for Kids was really getting their money. He talked about giving U.S. soldiers like laptops, and they're these random people that don't exist. He's giving away charity, like done like raffles for charity, and he's like, oh, it goes to this local guy who doesn't have any social media. That's who won it. And it's like, okay, I bet nobody won it. Like, I don't know. So it's just it's a rabbit hole, but we just
This
wanted to speak
podcast
on
sponsored
it.
by Matt Miller.
Gosh, that's so bad. All right, should we move on?
Let's do it.
Let's get into the main course of today's episode. We're going to cover the NFC South, fellas.
Yep.
We're going to talk
Give me
about
that.
this division. We're going to give you some of each team's finishes from last year, both on the offensive side, the defensive side. We're going to tell you about all their offseason moves, their draft from this past year. And then we're going to give you our outlook for how we think they're going to do the following year, this year. And we'll also go through each team's schedule and kind of get a baseline idea for wins and losses of what we think each team's going to finish like. And at the very end, we'll wrap it up and give you our overall finishes in the division for how we think these teams will stack up. So I'll start first. We'll go Falcons. So Falcons, 8-9 last year, along with two of the other teams in this division. At the top of the division, they were 19th in passing offense, 8th in rushing offense. Shout out Bijan Robinson. 24th in points per game. On the defensive side of the ball, they were 13th as a pass defense, 24th in rush defense, and 19th overall points per game defense. So let's go over some of their offseason moves. So first of all, they fire their coach, Raheem Morris, who is now gone. Man, just sad for Raheem because they went all in on edge last year, and it did not pay off.
Nah.
They bring in Kevin Stefanski, which I think is a pretty good hire.
Yeah.
I think people have kind of lost the love for Kevin Stefanski, but we have to remember, number one, with the Vikings, he was so good. He was such a good coach. But number two, with the Browns, he was also a very good coach, but that organization is just cursed. And,
I was literally going to say the Browns are cursed.
they're
Like,
just
no
cursed.
joke. That was the word in my head.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. So yeah, I think that we get a brand new Stefanski. He's very, very good play caller, especially for the offense. So I'm excited for this offense coming up this next year. What I'm not excited about is the quarterback room. So we have Penix coming off another knee injury from the end of last year. They released Kirk Cousins. So Kirk is over in Las Vegas. They replaced Kirk with Tua. Tua Tagovailoa is now in Atlanta. Just interesting that Stefanski keeps getting these lefty quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Had Dylan Gabriel last year. It's like he drafted Dylan Gabriel just to like get practice for his next job. How to work with a left-handed quarterback.
I hear they're signing Tebow to the practice squad.
Hey, Tebow might as well be there.
Yeah.
He'd be a great addition to the practice squad.
He
Just
might
like
beat
a
him out.
Jameis figure. He probably would, honestly. But yeah, the quarterback situation is really bad, and this goes back to like we talked about the Colts trading all your draft capital for defensive player when you have major questions at quarterback,
Yeah.
even if they're playing decent at the time. It's just scary, and that's what they did, and here we are. They also add Jahan Dotson as a receiver depth, which they desperately needed after Darnell Mooney left. Brian Robinson Jr. to come in and back up Bijan after Tyler Algier left. Austin Hooper and Olamide Zaccheaus. Just a bunch of depth guys, really. On the defensive side, they signed Samson Ebukam. I always get his name.
Yeah.
Samson Ebukam, Aziz Ojulare, and Cam Thomas. Just a bunch of depth pieces, really.
I actually like Aziz. He came from New York.
Yeah, I just feel like Aziz never really reached like what we thought he was going to be. Like he
Yeah.
just feels like an average NFL player, but it's good depth.
Yeah.
Like, and he's still young. I think he's still like 25 or 26.
I was at his rookie debut.
Really?
It was week 1 against the Broncos in New York.
Oh, girl.
And he had 2 sacks on Teddy Bridgewater.
Well, it was Teddy.
It was Teddy.
It was Teddy.
TB.
And that was also in the Broncos' dark days, right?
We don't want to talk about this anymore.
Next.
Pain. Big moves they made. Drake London. They re-signed Drake London to a 4-year
Drizzy Drake.
extension that locks him to the team till 2030. So that I think was a really big move for them. So looking at their draft, they didn't have a first-round pick this year because they traded
Yeah.
up last year. But in the second round, they did get Avion Terrell, which I really love. I can't remember if he's related to AJ Terrell, the corner.
I
who's
think
on the
they
team.
yeah, I think they
he
are.
is.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a fun combination.
He went later for being undersized, right?
Yeah, he had some injury things too.
Okay.
I think they said something about a degenerative knee issue.
His knee keeps regenerating.
He
He
was-
was to do.
He was projected to go in the 20s.
Yeah.
So
That's
for him
right.
to drop to 48 in the second round, that was a
pretty good.
really good get for them. They got one of our favorite guys, Zachariah Branch, in the third round, wide
Zach.
receiver, good slot player.
Gadget.
My favorite late pick they got was Harold Perkins, the linebacker from LSU. I just think he adds some speed in the linebacker core for them. So looking into next year, though, I think we can sum it up with the quarterback conversation. Right now we're looking at Tua. We're looking at Penix. Probably Tua to start the season. Penix will probably come in because Tua will stink. And we're looking at just another year of question marks because they don't have a solid answer at quarterback. I can't see them being a serious contender in their conference, in their division. They do have Bijan, probably the best running back in the NFL right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And I will say I loved their defense last year. However, I don't think their defense, numbers-wise, was that good. I love the attitude of the defense. I should rephrase that. The attitude of the defense was like real aggressive. They added some dogs. I thought that could continue. But without Raheem Morris there, who is a defensive-minded head coach, I question where that defense is going to go. I mean, honestly, I just think that this Falcons team could really buns. that's kind of my take on the team. I think Drake London and Bijan are going to be okay. Like, they're just superstars.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts is still there. So Kyle Pitts could also still be decent. You know, he's never really lived up
He
to the
got
hype.
signed to like 4 more years, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He also got re-signed, so glad I brought that up.
Yeah.
But
What
yeah.
you might have missed.
Yeah, what you might have missed.
What Cam might have missed.
Exactly, because there's a lot to miss. But yeah, I just think that there's so many questions. The defense is not good, and the quarterback position is just a giant question mark. So unless Tua can turn back the clock and let it rip, or Michael Penix just finally learns how to play quarterback like really, really well, my hopes are very low for this team. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Where are you guys at on the Falcons?
Yeah, I'm pretty low on them too. I think I was higher when we did not see the 2025 Atlanta Falcons and Michael Penix. And, you know, I was hoping that, you know, similar to you, Caleb, you know, that Kirk would come in and, you know, kind of show us something,
Right.
some sort of life. I've loved so many pieces on that offense except the quarterback. It's so crazy. But everything runs through the quarterback. If you have a bad quarterback, or if you have 2 quarterbacks, you don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
That's how the saying goes. And so I'm just worried about them. I don't have high hopes for them either. I think that their defense is actually pretty nice, but without we'll see. Yeah. If Tua can turn into like the 2023 version of himself, you know, if they can somehow get Mike McDaniel to quit the Chargers job and come over to Atlanta,
no
maybe.
No
yeah.
Nope.
But
we don't want that.
But since that's not going to happen, I like you, Cam, I don't have high hopes in the team. But we'll see. You know, maybe they'll do better than we think.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to start making big moves if you're Atlanta. Right off the bat. Trade Bijan Robinson for Bo Nix straight up.
Straight up.
You're fired.
I would never.
Kick him out of here.
Would never.
There's no way.
Atlanta's a weird team. They would be, to me, considered way like one of the worst foundations or just overall teams in the league if it weren't for some just team-saving players.
Yeah.
You know, like the Bijan and Drake, obviously. And on the defensive side, you know, it was really just a couple of guys holding it together last year. They got so lucky in hitting on Xavier Watts.
Yeah.
It was like 3rd or 4th rounds to safety.
Great
what
selection.
a dog.
Yeah.
I mean, he is just nasty. And the man's playing for his life because he's always on the field. AJ Terrell, the corner, has always been like super solid. And he's just always on the field. So, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it stinks. Atlanta's a fun team. I think it's just going to be very similar to what we saw last year. Just Bijan and Drake are going to get crazy amounts of volume.
Just feed them.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be very mediocre. Their pass defense is going to make a couple good plays here and there, but really not a whole lot to really get excited about. You know, hopefully with the new coaching staff, they'll start making better choices for the future. But you know, we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's our take on the Falcons. Can we run through the schedule real fast?
Yeah. Let's
Trey,
do it.
you just announced the teams because it's not pulling up on my phone.
All right. So what we're gonna do? We're just gonna run through all 18 weeks really quick, and we're gonna just take a vote on whether we think they're gonna win or lose.
Yep.
All right.
I'm
Week
ready.
1, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Dubs. Oh. They're losing to Pittsburgh, bro. Are they playing us again week 1?
At Pittsburgh.
I think we played them week 1 last year. It's crazy.
Did we?
Maybe. Lost. They're losing to Pittsburgh.
Is that what you said, Caleb?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Same here. Cool. Week 2, Carolina Panthers.
Dub.
Loss.
I say lost too.
Loss.
Bryce Young is insane against the Falcons.
You're right.
He only plays good against Atlanta.
Yeah.
Or
All right.
L.A.
All right. Week 3, Green Bay Packers.
Dub.
Loss. Come on, bro.
Oh my god.
Be serious for 2 seconds. I can't stand you.
That's an L.
Man, so far we are 0-3.
0-3.
Week 4 at New Orleans.
Loss.
I'll say W.
No
I'll
way.
say win.
No way.
Loss.
Okay. All right. 0-4.
The Saints beat
my
them
gosh.
last year without Jordan Tyson and Travis Etienne.
Yeah. Week 5, Baltimore Ravens.
Loss.
Loss. This is crazy.
It's a tough schedule.
Dude, at this point, they're already looking at the draft.
Yeah.
Week 6, Chicago Bears.
Loss.
L.
Week 7, 49ers.
Loss. Depending on injuries, loss.
Yeah, I was about
Because
to
by that
say.
time, it might be the Niners B team.
Mac Jones is still winning though.
Yeah.
L.
Dang. Week 8 at Tampa Bay.
Gosh. L.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is crazy.
Can you give us a bad team, please, Trey?
Yeah, Week 9 Cincinnati Bengals.
Win. No, loss.
Loss. Week 10 Kansas City Chiefs.
L.
L.
Oh my gosh, you guys really don't have any
I mean,
faith in them.
do you see them winning any of those games? You said they were going to beat
I think they could
the
upset.
Saints.
Yeah, I actually said Carolina. Oh no, I said the Saints. That was my first win for them. So
When's the last time the Falcons played the Chiefs? That seems so weird to me. I feel like I've never seen that.
That's a gross game.
yeah.
That's weird. All right.
Week 12 at Minnesota.
Loss.
Loss.
Yeah.
I want to say win.
Oh my gosh. All right, Week 13 Detroit Lions.
They're going to win one of
Win.
these games.
Yeah.
But they're going to lose to the Lions.
Dang.
I'm going to say win.
All right, Week 14 at Cleveland.
We got to
That's
say
a win.
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 Kevin
All right.
Stefanski revenge game?
Dude,
100%.
yeah, you get the first win in Week 14.
What is that, 1 in like 12?
What? Yeah.
Wow.
At Washington Commanders, Week 15.
Loss.
Win.
Wow. Week 16, Tampa Bay.
Win.
Win.
I'll give them a late surge.
Win.
Tampa Bay always starts off hot and starts losing.
Week 17, New Orleans.
They're not beating the Saints in the week
Win.
17.
You think they're going to get swept?
Yeah.
It's going to be a late season run.
I agree. I'm going to say win. So we outvote you, Cam.
All right, whatever.
Week 18, at Carolina.
Loss.
Loss. I think.
Dub.
All right, guys.
I got them like 3 and 14. I
Holy
think.
cow. Let's see what they're at. They are 1, 2, 3. They're 3 and 14.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Them in Miami are duking
That's
it out for
crazy.
Arch
I'm telling
Man.
you, I think the Falcons are screwed.
Wow.
Yep.
All right.
All
guys
right.
want to get into?
Let's move on to the next team. Who's got it? It's Bucks.
I'll take it. Buccaneers.
Hit it, Caves.
All right. Well, just to
Hurry
run
up.
down.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. All right, so the Bucks also finished 8-9 last year. Some of the overall team stats: they ranked 20th in overall passing yards, 21st in rushing, and they were 8th in points per game. Not horrible. Did I read that right? Yeah, I did. On the defensive side, for pass, they ranked 27th as a passing defense, pretty rough. 5th as a rush defense, not
Pretty
horrible, and 20th in points per game, not the best. Notable moves and departures. Mike Evans leaves, obviously in free agency.
Yeah.
It was time,
Yeah.
right? It was time. It was kind of sad that we didn't get to see another 1,000-yard season.
True.
Like, that's been going on for...
Didn't he miss it this
10
past
years. Yeah. He missed it this past year. Yeah, I mean, all the injuries and everything.
Yeah.
What was the streak again? Was
It was like 9 or 10 years.
9 or 10
Yeah.
years, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
I mean, not last year, but the year before, they like really tried hard to get him that 1,000 yards. Baker was force feeding. So
I mean, it's just like the last game.
it's just
though.
like you when we play Madden, force feeding.
Anyways,
Malik
they
Beaver's
also...
got 27 touchdowns in 1 year. All right, hurry up.
Somebody's a little bit salty. So they lose Mike Evans. Also, Levante David retires, one of the main cornerstone pieces of the defense. They added Kenneth Gainwell, my
Goat.
sweet, sweet Kenneth Gainwell from Pittsburgh. That's a sick signing. Not that it really matters. Jake Browning comes in for backup. Alex Anzalone comes in to play linebacker position, so a somewhat veteran presence takes over. And then defensive tackle Ashawn Robinson, just a rotational guy. I mean, nothing really crazy that jumps out to me. Anzalone will be solid. Kenneth Gainwell, I think, is going to be a great addition to the offense. I think it's a very underrated move. I know probably a lot of people will look over it. I think the reason it makes it very underrated is because there's just a lot of question marks around Bucky right now. With his health, his mental health, and also his physical health. He's just been battling both things simultaneously. But we don't know if this is just the downfall of Bucky or not. They have Sean Tucker, who me and Cam have always been Sean guys for the longest time.
Love Sean.
But the whole just running back room and Tampa Bay has kind of just had a question mark on it. So I think Kenneth Gainwell is going to bring some
Stability.
stability. There you go. Thank you. Now to the more interesting things. The NFL draft, Buccaneers get quite possibly the steal of the draft.
Steal.
RBJ, Reuben Bain Jr.
Big
goes
dog.
at the 13th, 15th
Cannot
pick.
believe that. That's
was
crazy.
That
What
was
an
crazy.
insane drop
Yeah.
to happen. I mean, it's just perfect. You know, we look at where they ranked. What did I say? Where they ranked last year for passing? I think it was like 20th, maybe. I mean, what a difference right there. You know, you get Reuben Bain in there, and I think
Perfect
Todd Bowles,
fit. Perfect fit.
perfect fit.
Like you when they drafted, I remember us on the stream being like, "Oh man, this is such a perfect Tampa Bay fit."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, and Tampa Bay didn't really have any needs. So
Yeah.
having a player that was projected top 10 to fall to 15
Right.
was such an easy pick for them.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Top Bowles.
No. I need it. It's a discussion.
What I was going to... Go ahead.
Not from you.
No,
no.
okay.
Hold on.
But then you just look at Reuben Bain's like main picture too, and he already looks like a seasoned vet. You know,
He does look like
which is
seasoned vet.
hilarious. But
That
I already
hairline
saw
needs
like
some help.
Todd Bowles was just like completely just enthralled with him, like
Yeah.
speaking about his intelligence, you know, just as a person. Which I know most people look at defensive ends like these big clumsy knuckleheads
Yeah.
who just are like destroy QB.
He's like, everyone else is dumb.
Yeah,
This guy is so
exactly,
smart.
Exactly. So immediately you just get this game changer in the defense, which is super exciting. They also take Josiah Trotter. I didn't know a whole lot about. Apparently he's a speedy linebacker that also fell. Third round, they pick up Ted Hurst, another receiver pick for the Bucs.
Related to Hayden Hurst?
No.
Probably not.
How do you
I don't
know?
think
He's
so.
probably Hayden's daddy.
There you go.
Hayden
So he is related.
like a pale ginger, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. He's got long flowing locks.
Yeah, I'm mixed on Ted Hurst. I've heard a lot of really, really good comps to this guy. I think the problem was, and correct me if I'm wrong, he came from a smaller school, so I know there's always kind of speculation from guys at smaller schools and their production and whatnot, but Bucs have always been pretty solid at taking receivers in the draft in the past, so I mean, maybe they knew something we didn't. But anyways, after all the moves, just want to take it back to last year. The Bucs were one of, if not the best offense in the NFL through week 5.
Right.
I don't know if you remember it. Me and Cam were just losing our minds last year in the podcast, just talking about Baker Mayfield every single week. Baker was the best quarterback weeks 1 through 5, 6, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I think they were just unstoppable. It was insane.
Statistically, the Cowboys were one, I believe,
Yeah.
like as an offense, but you're right.
Probably.
Like the quarterback, played, Baker's playing out of his mind. And Mika Egbuka, he just out of nowhere. Tez Johnson came out of nowhere.
Yep.
My gosh.
Yep.
And that's like,
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of had to, right? Like they lose, Chris Godwin again, right? Or
Chris
they
Godwin
lost
was like
Mike
he was
Evans.
number one fantasy receiver
Yeah.
through week 5, and then he got hurt.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
when things started to go
Okay.
downhill because Emeka had to shift to the one role because Evans was still dealing with injuries.
Yeah.
And then that's when Tez came in, and that's when the whole offense kind of started going downhill. But they also had offensive line injuries.
Was that
a big
last year
deal.
Chris Godwin got hurt?
Mhm.
I thought that was 2 years ago.
No, last year.
Also 2 years ago.
I get them all mixed up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But we were just shocked. We were like, this is like one of the best teams right now. And then the injuries hit, like you said, the Mike Evans, the Chris Godwin, Bucky Irving. I think they're,
Love Bucky Irving.
Bucky was a tough one. Baker Mayfield was dealing with injury too. Just a quick side note, I still love Baker Mayfield. This is just one of the most competitive QBs in the league, in my opinion. This is who Bryce Young aspires to be as a undersized QB with, mediocre arm size, but just crazy grit. It's just so fun to watch as a competitor and just look at his whole career. But anyways, after week 5, we see the Buccaneers just plummet, and we don't know what happened. We don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm not going to go crazy into it. I always kind of struggle with some of these like defensive-minded coaches like the Todd Bowles, and I really thought that they were going to fire Todd Bowles after the season, but they didn't. Questionable. We'll see. But I really do think there could be a bounce back in return for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year. I think that, the offense can rally again. They don't need the craziest talent, but we got Emeka coming into his second year, who we already seen is just very talented, very solid all around. They bring in Ted Hurst, Chris Godwin. We're all just praying and hoping and throwing all of our pennies into the fountain that he's not going to get hurt and that he's going to be solid this year.
Yeah.
They re-signed Cade Otton. I don't know if that really makes a big difference.
He's a solid tight end.
He is solid. He is solid. He really did. He stepped in a lot, honestly, when Mike Evans and Godwin were dealing with injuries. But I think the biggest thing right now is just looking at the running back room. Is Bucky going to be this guy who can handle a large workload and take some pressure off of Baker Mayfield to always have to perform? Because that's what we saw. Baker Mayfield is just always under pressure, always having to just pull off these comeback games.
Yeah.
And, you know, it just would be nice if there's more stability in the running back room to kind of take that pressure off of him. Who's going to step up in the receiving room now that Mike Evans is gone? There's been talks that Aiyuk is going to be the Z. Ted Hurst might be the X. And then Chris Godwin might play slot. Who knows? We'll see. And then the defense, I'm excited for. I truly, truly believe that Reuben Bain could be Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Wow.
And I really think that he could just completely shift the defense from what it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you know, I think they took a corner later on in the draft, which is where they needed some help. But if you got a guy like RBJ just wrecking the offensive line and giving opposing quarterbacks no time to throw, then your corners can be mid.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers, for example.
True.
We finally have a good corner in Joey Porter, but for years we've been dealing with not good corners. But yeah, overall, that's kind of how I'm feeling about the Bucs. I'm excited for them. I still love watching the Bucs play. Any thoughts? Anything I missed that you guys can add to the conversation?
I actually think you covered a lot of it.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with anything you said, honestly.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love the Bucs this year. I think the Bucs are definitely bouncing back.
Yeah.
I think they're going to win. They're probably the favorite to win the division.
Okay.
And I just think it's so funny how they just like kind of luck into good players that save Todd Bowles' job every single year in the draft. Like the Emeka pick last year was so good.
Yeah.
You know, everybody was like, well, they already have Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Well, you saw why they needed to draft Emeka because Mike Evans is gone now. Like, imagine if Emeka was a rookie this year. Then you're going through rookie season up and downs. I actually think Ted Hurst is a massive sleeper. I think Ted Hurst is a dog. He played at Georgia State, and he just dominated everybody. Small schools, so, like, you never know how that's going to translate to the NFL. I think the defense is still going to have some holes, especially in the past.
For sure.
They lost Jamel Dean. Pittsburgh Steelers got him. Let's go. And Jamel Dean was a really good cover corner.
Yeah.
So
Still have Vita, though.
and they have Vita. He's the run stopper.
He
Ruben's going to eat.
He's
I
gonna be
get
sick.
Ruben. I think he's going to be Defensive Player of the Year as well.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm very in on the Buccaneers this year. I think that they're going to absolutely just stomp teams. And,
Nice.
you know, I don't even think Bucky's got to be like the main guy. You know, I think we want him to be the main guy because everybody likes Bucky. But with that running back room, they have guys that are specialists at each thing. You know, Bucky be the first and second down kind of grinder.
Yeah.
Let Kenny come in third down because he's great at pass pro, and let Sean Tucker handle the goal line and the short yardage stuff.
Yeah.
I just think
I don't see any problem with that. Just
No.
Bucky, the in between the 20s kind of guy.
That's
and
right.
Kenny the Gamewell's going to catch 80 passes a game.
Yep.
And Sean Tucker's just a bowling ball.
Yep.
You know?
It's you know, not fantasy friendly, but you know, it's going to work for the team. So
They took a new OC I don't know a whole lot about. I
they
keep wanting to
took
say
the guy
Zach
from
Taylor, but
Zach,
it's,
yeah, it is Zach.
it
Taylor.
is Zach Taylor?
Yeah, from
Okay.
the Falcons.
Okay. There you go.
Yep, and that's Baker's like 6th or 7th new OC since he's been every year in the NFL. He's had a new OC.
Gosh.
He's never had a continuing OC,
Isn't
which
that
is crazy.
wild? I think that just speaks volumes to his game.
Oh yeah,
But-
100%.
All right,
So,
let's run through the schedule.
let's
Yep.
hit the schedule. Trey, you gonna hit us with the schedule
Yeah.
there?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Week 1, Cincinnati Bengals.
I think a win.
Yeah,
Cincinnati has
Yeah,
never started
Cincinnati's-
week 1 good.
I'll go with that.
Okay, cool. Week 2, Cleveland Browns.
Win.
Win. 2-0. Week 3, Minnesota Vikings.
Loss.
Yeah, they're gonna have to lose one, and I think that defense is good, so I'll say loss.
Okay. Week 4, Green Bay Packers.
Win.
That's a tough one too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say loss. I'm gonna put them 2-2.
2-2. Week 5, at Dallas.
Ooh, I think they're gonna beat Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, they beat Dallas.
Man, I would say loss.
You
That's
like
the first one.
Dallas.
I like
That's
Dallas.
when Baker shows up, man.
I don't know, man.
Baker loves those high scoring.
I
games.
know he does.
Yeah.
The Baker
Especially
show.
when they hit him like late on the sideline when he's running out of
Yeah.
bounds. They whack him late and he just gets up and he's like, ah. Then the whole Buccaneers team just gets like power infused into their bones.
I love it.
All right.
All right. So we got they won 2. They lost 3 straight. Week 6, Pittsburgh Steelers.
L.
Winning.
Dang it.
Ooh, so I'm the
I'm
tiebreaker.
going for it too.
I'll say win.
Right now.
All right. I will say L. I think they lose to Pittsburgh.
I was
a
joking.
lot of
Felix
facts
just said
on
win.
Wait, so you're both saying win?
Yeah.
Beat Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
I was trying to be funny when I said L.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's not funny.
All right.
Okay.
It's not funny. Okay.
This is serious talk. Football's serious.
Week 7 at Carolina.
Win.
Yeah. Week 8 Atlanta Falcons.
Win. 6
I don't
and
know what
2.
I said in the last
we
one,
already
but
we already said
It's okay.
that they would win.
Yeah.
Week 9 at Chicago.
loss.
Loss. Yeah. Week 10 is a bye week. Week 11 Detroit Lions.
That might be a win.
I think it's a win.
Wow.
I
Okay.
think a win too.
Week 12 Carolina.
Loss.
Okay, so they
Loss.
split.
Split. Yep.
Week 13 Los Angeles Chargers.
Loss.
Loss.
Okay. Week 14 at Baltimore.
Loss.
I'm gonna say win.
They're not beating Baltimore at
I would say
Baltimore.
loss too. Yeah.
Ooh.
Week 15 New Orleans Saints.
I think we said they.
No, we haven't said
We haven't
anything for
done
No,
this.
we
this one
haven't
yet.
done this one.
I'll give them the dub on this one.
Okay. Give them the dub.
What's their record so far?
I've got them 8-6.
We collectively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. Yep.
Yeah, y'all are being too harsh on the boys.
Wait, we said win or lose for New Orleans.
Win.
Win. Okay. And then week 16, we already said that Atlanta was going to win this one, so we have to count this one as an L.
8-7.
Yep.
It's not looking good.
Week 17, Los Angeles Rams.
It's when Bake shows up.
Can we go back?
Win.
Win.
Can we go back?
I think I want to change some of these. Yeah, win.
Win.
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna play it.
Rams.
Yeah,
Wow.
I have to.
Oh my gosh.
I have to somewhere.
Okay.
We're doing this on the fly.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
now, we've got them with a losing record if they lose there.
Yeah.
So.
Week 18 is at New Orleans.
Yeah, they're losing that. It's a 9-8.
Win.
That's how I got them.
I say win.
Win. I say win too. So collectively, 1, 2,
I think 9-8.
3, 4, 5, 6,
So just rotate.
7,
8,
8,
9,
9.
9.
Yep, 9 and 8.
No, I said 9-8.
Oh, so what did we say?
I just had a different game earlier than y'all.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that we're pretty harsh on these teams right now. I think they
Probably.
could have beat the Vikings. I think they could have
course.
beat some of these other teams early on.
Yeah.
We were being a little petty. For a little bit there, they were winning a lot of games early on. But that back half of the schedule is rough.
Yeah.
That's
that
pretty
back
hard.
half is
Yeah.
rough.
It's pretty tough.
So-
It's tough.
All right, let's move on to our next team, Trey. You
Yeah.
gonna let
Next
us know
team.
about these Carolina Panthers.
Yeah. But first, I got a little surprise
Shout out
for you
Kenny.
guys.
Oh, we've got a surprise.
Yeah, a little surprise.
Where's Kendrick?
No way.
Dude.
Yo,
Kendrick.
No
Surprise!
way.
What's up? What's going on?
Kung Fu Kenny.
What's up, dude?
Oh,
Let's go, baby.
it's been so long. What are you doing,
Too
man?
long, man. What's going on?
Man, I was about to badmouth Carolina, but I guess I got to change my script now.
Yeah, we got to straighten up.
Tone it down.
Man.
Tone it down a little bit.
Man,
I've been texting him. I was like, we got to get Kendrick on for this show. And
Dude,
I was
we
like,
have to.
I'm not going to tell Cam or Caleb.
That's
I'm
sweet.
going
I'm
to
so
pull you on,
happy
man.
right now. I
Yeah.
can't
Great
even express to you.
surprise.
I want to sit here and talk to Kendrick about all the NBA news because there's been so many trades and
Oh, I know.
different
John
things.
Morant got
John
traded
Morant
today.
getting moved
Brother.
today. But we got to stay disciplined because
we
we
do.
are on a time crunch. So Kendrick, why don't you tell us about the Panthers?
Yeah.
Man, it's been so long since I talked about Carolina, man.
Come on,
Um,
this is a long season.
a team that, definitely improved last season, right? Going to the playoffs. Hosted our first home game in such a long time. So, I was very impressed with our play, right? And I think it's definitely an improvement. I think our offseason was I would say an A. We had
Nice.
Yeah, same
2,
here.
3 high-powered guys on the defensive end that we signed, and that's definitely going to help us on the defensive end. Jalen Coker resigned, 3-year extension.
JC.
Tech is going to come in with his second year. He's going to be Tech for sure, right? And so,
Yeah.
and it's honestly up to Bryce. Going into his, I think it's last year in his contract, so he's going to have a lot to prove, right? Trying to get that big contract, right? And so, Cam, you're very iffy about Bryce sometimes, so I don't. I think he's going to show out this season. I think he's going to show out.
You think
He's
so?
gonna
Come on.
prove it.
Kendrick, I just remember like most of our shows last year when me and you talked about the Panthers, we were both just like, he's got a lot to prove next week. He's got a lot to prove next week.
Yeah.
And every week was just the same thing. He's got a lot to prove. And we never really saw it,
Yeah.
And like, I mean, he had the big games against Atlanta.
And the
'cause
Rams.
He just torches Atlanta. And then he had the big games against the Rams. That playoff game, me and Kendrick were texting, and we were like, are they about to do it?
Yeah.
Like, and
They should have done it.
obviously
Dude, they
didn't.
could have done it.
I know. But I'm getting tired of this. I need Bryce to be more consistent. He doesn't have to be like an all-star. He's just got to be consistently good. And that's the thing we haven't seen. I think he averaged like 180 yards passing last year per game, which is just not NFL standards, I would say.
I will say, I think that Dave Canales actually put his trust in him because didn't he? I think they actually picked up his 5th-year option for Bryce. I could be wrong, but I thought I read that somewhere a while ago.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll check
Did
on.
he,
Well,
did he, Kendrick?
I'll cut this if it's not if they didn't do it.
No, cut it. Don't cut it. Leave
Cut.
it in.
Yeah. I'll leave it in. Anyways, but yeah, I think Kendrick's right. Like the big splash move obviously was getting Jalen Phillips.
Yeah.
Like, and then they signed him to a 4-year, $120 million contract.
Sick.
That guy's a beast.
I love Jalen Phillips.
And he's only 26. Like this guy, he's entering his prime right now.
stay
Like
healthy.
he's entering like, Von Miller level, Super Bowl MVP Von Miller level right now. And then they go out and I feel like this is the underrated move is signing Devin Lloyd, which was the big thing. I really wanted Devin Lloyd on the Broncos, and to see him go to Carolina, I was like, oh man, they got a dog, man. And I think everybody remembers that, when he picked off Pat Mahomes last year, for that 99-yard pick six or whatever it was. Gosh, like that put his name on the map. Like he probably earned tens of millions of dollars more because of that game, because of that play.
Yeah.
But my goodness, like I agree. So far we're at an A+, right? Like that's what we're looking at. Jalen Phillips and Devin Lloyd. Like you just plug up some holes that you really need. They had Josie Jewell over there. I know Derek Brown's returning. They still got J.C. Horn, obviously, but then they go out in the draft and they get Monroe Freeling, right?
Yep.
And they're really trying to shore up this line for him. They go and get Luke Fortner at the center, who he's okay. He's probably going to be like a rotational piece, I assume, just because center is such a hard position to play in the NFL. But then they go get this big body receiver from Tennessee, Chris Brazel. Yeah.
Some people were comparing him to Randy Moss.
Wow.
6'4", like 210, I think.
Yeah.
And he's just lightning fast.
Was it Kendrick?
No, it wasn't Kendrick. It was actual paid NFL scouts.
Yeah.
And, I don't know about all that. But I do like Chris Brazel. Like, I like him.
Yeah. And then you go out and get John Mechie, who, say what you will about him. He was with
Good depth.
Yeah, he's good depth piece, but he was also with Bryce in Alabama.
They need somebody to replace Xavier Legette. So
Dang. Don't let him dog your guy like that, Kendrick.
He should have been dropped a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Then Lee Hunter, again on that defensive line, exactly like what Kendrick was saying. He'll probably be a rotational piece, I would assume, at least the first two. But yeah, man. I mean, they picked up a couple other guys. Kenny Pickett, maybe that's Bryce Young insurance. We'll see.
that's not good insurance.
He won a Super Bowl. Come on, man.
If you got Bryce Young, I'd feel better with Andy.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton
They had
was
Bryce
the-
Insurance, Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle. You're forgetting the best corner in the league.
Yeah.
J.C. Horn's still there.
Yeah,
No,
he
he
is.
said that.
He
He
is.
said
that.
I
Did you say J.C. Horn?
mentioned him. Yeah.
Because he's the best corner in the league.
Yeah.
He's the best
And
corner
traded
in
and taken him
Carolina.
Keep 4, cut 4.
He's the best corner on the East Coast. No, he's not even. No, he's not.
Don't worry, Pepperidge Farm remembers, Trey.
Oh no, he's good. JC, hey, he's in my top 5. Kendrick, I said he's in my top 5. JC Horn's
Top
in there.
5?
Keep 4, cut 4 of them.
Yeah, he's in
Top
my top
5.
5. Yeah, of the NFL. Yeah, I think he's
I love JC.
he's so good, dude.
Did you talk about Monroe Freeling?
I mentioned him. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I love that pick. Like
Yeah.
adding to the offensive line. I'm sure Kendrick agrees. Like part of Bryce's issue, he's a pocket passer and he's also short. So like he needs extra time compared
Yeah.
to most normal sized quarterbacks.
You gotta let him get up the field.
That's right. And he's got to be able to see the field. I think if they can protect him better, like it's going to help.
Sure.
And there was definitely talks of them trying to trade up and get a receiver
Yeah.
in the draft, which, could have been cool, right? But if you can't protect Bryce Young, what's the point in getting another receiver?
Yeah.
You know?
They
Take
passed
Brazzell
over.
late. I love that. I just thought that was really good.
I was pretty upset when they passed over Mackay and Sadiq.
Sadiq
stunk.
would have been a good
That's
pick, but I like
I think
Monroe.
Sadiq could have been really cool. I guess I had mixed feelings on it just because I also like Bryce, and I really could see him, taking that step forward. But man, I know the O-line piece is important for sure, but it just reminds me of Pittsburgh, man. Like every single draft, we're drafting this O-line or defensive lineman, and never getting obviously as a fan, you want to get the exciting guy. I get that. So, but like, man, you have an opportunity to get like one of the better offensive pieces in the draft and a very, very slim draft. And honestly, like Mekhi Lemon was one of the most electric players in this draft. Like he's insane. And Kenyon had one of the best like tight end profiles like we've seen in a long time. I don't know. I feel like one of those guys could have been a big piece in like, Bryce's progress as a quarterback in this next year. But I understand also, I guess getting the lineman. I can get my word. So I can go either way on it.
What do you think, Kendrick?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely wanted, Sadiq out of Oregon, another offensive piece for Bryce. Obviously, you have Coker and Tech, and I guess you can say Xavier, but this is his final year for me personally to be a fan. But yeah, I definitely wanted Sadiq, but I definitely understand going with the offensive line. Getting that more protection for Bryce because he's definitely a pocket passer and he's sometimey as a rushing as well. So
How do you feel about Jonathan Brooks? I know there's a lot of like hype coming around Jonathan Brooks that finally this is going to be the year where we see him play more than a couple games.
I feel like Jonathan Brooks definitely has the upside. Like we were talking about, Rico Dowdle is gone now, and I was hopeful that he would return, right? Just because of that stretch that he had with us on the offense, winning us some games, right? And now that he's gone, that gives us a lot of space for Jonathan to be, RB number 2 under Chuba Hubbard, and him being somewhat injury prone. That's his opportunity, right? To be that guy whenever, Tech's not having a good game, Coker's not having a good game. Hey, just hand it off to my guy and let him rip it off, right? And so, Jonathan is definitely someone that I'm looking forward to be an intricate part into the offense into this upcoming season.
Nice.
I'm with you. I'm actually probably higher on Jonathan Brooks than most, but I thought he was such a good prospect coming out of college. He's the backup to Bijan. So as soon as Bijan came into the league, Jonathan Brooks just ate at Texas. Came in, he had the knee injury coming in, so we knew he wasn't going to play initially. They slow played him. Then he comes and plays like I think maybe 2-3 games, gets hurt again. And they slow played him coming back. I mean, I don't even know if they played him at all last year. Maybe a little bit. And then he had the second injury. So I just think that I don't think the injury-prone thing. Look at J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins is balling right now. I mean, yes, he's not played a full NFL season, but like he's still a very effective NFL running back.
He was top 5 before he got hurt.
Yeah,
literally like statistically
he's
top
playing
5
really
running back.
well.
Yeah.
And so like Jonathan Brooks, I think is more dynamic, whereas Chuba Hubbard, as much I do love Chuba, I think he's a solid running back, but I think that Jonathan Brooks adds a little bit more, burst and explosiveness in the offense.
Versatility.
Chuba, versatility, and we can't forget that last year there was a point in time where Chuba got benched for Rico. Part of that was because Rico was sun running. I mean, this guy was like
200 yards a game.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
My dad had him in fantasy football and was just waxing all of us because he blindly clicked on this guy named Rico Dowdle in the 12th round. Yeah. Made us all look like fools.
That's his keeper this year.
But I think Jonathan Brooks, like Kendrick said, without Rico there, has a great runway to have a successful season this year, in whatever capacity that is. So I love Jonathan Brooks this year.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, fellas, should we run through the schedule?
Yeah, Kendrick, we're going to run through the schedule. We're going to do 2 versions of it, all right? Do you think we should have, one what he thinks?
Yeah,
as
let's
a
have
fan?
a Kendrick,
Kendrick, yeah.
ranking.
And then one that we think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll have our, All right, week 1. We'll ask you first, Kendrick, for each of these games. I want to see, where you stand on
Okay.
it. All right, Carolina Panthers host the Chicago Bears, week 1. Win or loss?
That's an L. Tough to say.
L?
That's
Dang.
L. That's an L.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
L.
Yeah. Week 2 at Atlanta.
That's a W.
Yeah, dude, we actually already went over Atlanta. We said L to Carolina. That's what we said.
Sure.
Yeah. Week 3 at Cleveland.
W.
Dub.
Yeah.
I'm
All
with
right.
Spirit,
All right.
so we're good.
Yep. Week 4 Detroit Lions.
I could see a dub.
Yeah, that one's tough.
I would say.
W. Oh, okay.
I like that.
I'm going to go with Kendrick. I think
Yeah.
dub.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go.
That
All right.
defense is serious.
Week 5 is a bye, which, by the way, dude, I hate early bye weeks.
Yeah.
Sucks for the
Yeah.
teams.
Yeah.
But week 6 at Philly.
That's an L.
L.
Yeah, that's a close L.
They
Close.
match up well, though.
They do.
That's a good matchup.
Yeah. All right. Week 7 Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
W.
W.
What did
We actually already said Tampa Bay wins that game.
Yeah.
So we'll mark that as a loss. So you're 1 game up on us right now.
Shall we?
All right. Week 8 is at Green
Any
Bay.
divisional games, I'm gonna say we're gonna win. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's go. I love
Just
it.
being-
I love it. All right. So at Green Bay, week 8.
W.
W.
I like that.
I'll take it. They already won in Green Bay last year. Let's go. I'm taking W at Green Bay too.
At Green Bay,
At Green Bay.
without Romeo Dobbs, Green Bay's winning.
Yeah.
They got rid of their
Just
biggest
joking.
hurdle. I'm
Yeah.
going to take Green Bay in this one.
This next one's interesting.
Yeah. Week 9, Denver Broncos.
L.
Dub.
Yeah, let's go,
Dub.
baby. I'm taking it.
We outvote you.
Oh, you guys. All right.
High five.
I'm with you, Kendrick. I'm
It's
with
not
you.
as good as the first one, but still good.
Second?
All right. Week 10, he said it's at New Orleans, so he said dub.
Dub.
What do we think, fellas?
New Orleans winning.
At New Orleans. You taking New Orleans?
Yeah, New Orleans. Sorry, Kendrick.
That's tough.
There's new
What do you
kings
think,
in the
Trey?
South.
I think Carolina wins that.
I was going to say New Orleans.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So you guys know.
I'm too excited for New Orleans.
I'm
this
in
year.
lockstep with Kendrick so far. All right.
That's not good.
Week 11. Oh, yeah, dude, that's not good.
Trey's bad at projecting Panthers games.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that. Week 11, Baltimore Ravens.
Are we home?
Yeah.
It depends if Lamar is hurt or not.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
question.
right. Is he
If he's
cramping?
healthy, that's an L.
Does he have to use the bathroom?
That's a cramp.
All right. We'll assume health for everybody, but I hope.
Assuming health, that's an L.
Yeah. Yeah, I say L too.
Yeah.
All right. So week 12 at Tampa Bay. We said win. That's what we said. And he said win.
Yep.
Well, there you go. Keep
Yep.
that.
Okay.
Week 13 at Minnesota.
W.
In the dome.
That's tough.
Wait, what'd you say, Kendrick?
That's a win.
Oh, dang.
Take an L.
That's an L ski for me.
Dang.
Big L.
Big fat L.
All right, so he's 2 up on us, I think.
Okay.
Week 14, New Orleans. He said W. We haven't said yet.
That's an L.
That's a dub.
Yeah, it's a dub.
That's an L.
That's a dub.
All right.
Dub.
All right, week 15, Cincinnati.
Ooh.
At home.
Carolina
Carolina's at home.
Ooh.
L.
L.
All right. Week 16 at Pittsburgh. Oh, boy.
L.
W.
W. Let's
L.
go. Let's go.
L.
You said L?
L.
Dang.
L.
You forgot.
These guys-
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers.
All right. Week 17, Seattle.
That's a dub.
Dub.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Yeah. Dub.
Hey.
Let's go.
I was going to put L there. But I hope you beat him. All right. Week 18 is Atlanta. And we already said win.
I like that.
Yep.
What does that make them?
All right. So,
Wait, what? Yeah, and Kendrick said win. Yeah.
yeah, Kendrick said win. So we got him at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang, we got him at 8 and 9. But Kendrick's got him at 11 and 7.
Okay. Pretty optimistic.
Dude,
I can
11
see
and
both.
7. I can see both
both.
happening. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We got everybody at 8 and 9.
Yeah. Dude, literally. That's crazy.
Oh man. Well,
Man.
cool. Kendrick, dude, thank you for being here, man.
Yeah. Thanks for hopping
I
on
know.
such short notice, man.
Good to see you, Ken.
I'm always here, man.
We miss you, man.
Where can we tell people to find you now with all your ventures?
Oh man, Kendrick30_ on Instagram, TikTok Kendrick McKnight 30, and my YouTube channel is The Life of Kendrick, where I post
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
a
collab.
lot of sports content, not just football.
Yeah.
You do
It'll
a
be,
lot of
it'll be
NBA.
right down here in the left-hand corner for you guys. You'll see it. Just
Yeah,
click
he
on
talks tennis,
Cricket.
field hockey,
Swimming, long-distance swimming.
gymnastics.
Ru-
He's got it all in there. There's
Kendrick
someone
have-
for everyone.
Rugby, all that.
Are you covering World Cup at all?
What's up?
The World Cup? Are you covering the World Cup at all?
I watched a couple games.
Okay.
Watched a couple
Okay.
games.
There it is.
We should get Wednesday night. USA plays.
We-
We play Bosnia. It's Bosnia, son.
That should be a win.
That's
That's a
a
dub.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
enough.
dub. That's
light
light
work.
work.
Let's go.
Light
Let's-
work.
Light work.
That's what it is.
All right, before you leave, tell me how the Pelicans are going to do this year. That's my team.
The Pelicans.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm a Pellies fan.
I'm gonna see you guys later, man. We'll see. We'll see what Zion do.
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to stay or they. I don't even think he should stay. We need as much draft capital as possible.
You might need to go down south and be a Miami Heat fan.
Maybe, or be a Golden State fan after the news today.
You can. Why not?
Just follow LeBron.
We won't
like
respect
everybody
you.
else.
But you can.
Now that's the reason I picked the Pelicans, so I wouldn't be like a follow a certain player around every team they went to.
Yeah.
I was like, nobody will ever accuse me of being a bandwagon fan, and literally everybody's reaction when I tell them I'm a Pelicans fan is they're like, "Oh, what? That's what?" So yeah, I like it. But
Yeah.
all right, Kendrick,
We'll
we'll catch up with you, my
good
dude.
to see you,
All right.
man.
Good to see you, Kenny. Be good, man.
So now we're moving on to the New Orleans Saints, and I'm going to take the Saints.
Bark,
'cause,
bark.
I love the Saints, and I'm going to say there's a new king down south in the NFC.
We'll see when we get to the
So,
predictions.
Let's go through this. Saints passing offense. I've got them. They were 13th last year passing yards per game, 28th in the rushing games per game, 28th in scoring per game. On the defensive side, their pass defense was 4th in the league. 4th.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's an outlier.
Rush defense was 19th per game, and the points per game was 16th. So pretty good defense. The offense left a lot to be desired, but we also didn't get our guy Tyler Shuck until later in the year. And
Very
Tyler
true.
Shuck led them on a miracle run those last 6 games. It was a lot of fun to watch. So year 2 of Kellen Moore down there in New Orleans. Let's see what they did in free agency. Number 1, they went and signed Travis Etienne, or Etienne, I should say. Travis Etienne.
Yeah,
That's
how he
his-
pronounces
That's how we
it now.
pronounce it. So I think that's a big deal, and I think that's going kind of under the radar. They also bring in some more rotational guys like David Edwards at guard, Caden Ellis at linebacker. Noah Fant at tight end, Zach Wilson to back up Tyler Shuck.
Let's go.
He won't even touch the field, bro.
Neither will Noah
He won't even
Fant.
touch the field. They did acquire Tyree Wilson, former first-round pick.
That's crazy.
Edge rusher. I thought that was a pretty good move. They lose Taysom Hill. And everybody said, thank God. Because nobody really liked Taysom Hill. I did see an NFL conspiracy theory that Taysom Hill was Sean Payton's illegitimate child.
Oh, my gosh.
And I think that actually carries some weight. I'll say that. But we won't go into that. Follow us next time.
How does this affect the legacy of LeBron?
Yeah, that's crazy. In the draft, this is what I really love. They take Jordan Tyson at pick 8.
Come on now.
When there were so many options available, they invested in the offense, and I just love that. Surround your young quarterback, younger quarterback, with
Matured
a
quarterback.
stud receiver. And I thought Jordan Tyson was the best receiver in the draft. We obviously love Carnell Tate here, but I just thought Jordan Tyson was more explosive, more exciting as a player. However, he did have the injury concerns. We'll see how that plays out. He's got a soft tissue injury right now during camp, so he's not doing a whole lot of drills. So we'll see. But I love the tight end they drafted in the 3rd round, Oscar Delp. Me and Caleb both really liked Oscar Delp. They get Sonny Styles' brother in the 5th round, Lorenzo Styles, just an
Good.
athletic freak.
So I've heard.
They also had Berrien Brown, just a speedy slot receiver, probably not good.
He's good.
But you know what? There's always hope. And in a Kellen Moore offense, I think there's plenty of hope to be had. So let's look at this year. What's so different? I think it goes back to looking at the Eagles' Super Bowl run just, 2-3 years ago was that? Where they won the Super Bowl with Kellen Moore, 2024. So that was the year Saquon had over 2,000 rushing yards on the year. Crazy year.
Yep.
His career best year as a rusher. Jalen Hurts, obviously kind of a average passer, I would say. Good quarterback, but average passer. But they had A.J. Brown and they had Devontae Smith. And that's a big deal, having those 2 receivers, multiple weapons. They have Juwan Johnson at the Saints, so that he's kind of, I feel, comparable to Dallas Goedert. Some people might disagree, but Juwan Johnson's been playing really well. Yeah. I just think this offense now having an additional weapon at receiver, and then an even better running back with Travis Etienne. I got to get used to saying that. I'm not going to get used to saying that. I'm probably going to keep calling him Etienne. I think there's a world where Etienne has a career year with the Saints this year. And I'm not just saying that to pattern match what happened with the Eagles. It's just Kellen Moore offenses are very efficient, both in the passing game and the running game. We get a full season of Tyler Shuck. I don't expect him to be the greatest quarterback, right? I'm not going to be foolish and say Tyler Shuck is the guy. He's like one of the best rookie quarterbacks to come out in years. He's not. But, do I think he can be Bo Nix light? Absolutely I do, because he adds the rushing element with his legs. He sees the field. And here's the thing. He doesn't even have to be that good because of Kellen Moore offensive systems. Jalen Hurts looked like an all-pro passing quarterback under Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
Now you got Tyler Shuck. You got Chris Olave, Jordan Tyson, Juwan Johnson, Etienne out of the backfield. I just think the offense is going to be great. Oscar Delp.
That's right.
Once he gets on the field, I think the defense was pretty good last year. They're going to be probably middle of the pack. I was really shocked to see that their pass defense was that good. See if that's sticky. Defense is hard to follow year to year. It's not often that sticky. But I just think the Saints, they're going to play a ton of plays. They're going to be a fast-paced offense. That's like a Kellen Moore trademark. I think they're going to play a ton of plays on offense, and I think they're going to give every team a run for their money. They, to me, are like the Bengals, Cowboys light, where maybe they won't be as explosive as those offenses, but they are going to be a highly efficient offense that runs a ton of plays and gives them an opportunity in every game. So even if their defense is giving up a lot of points, I think the offense is going to play catch up quite well. So that's, for me, I think the Saints are the up-and-comers in the division. I would not be surprised at all to see them at 2, and wouldn't be too surprised if they won the division.
Well, we will see with
Where
our
you go-
predictions here.
Yeah.
We're gonna see who.
You guys, hold on. I'm just gonna say this. You guys are just haters. Let's do a separate one. Y'all pick your own Saints schedule, and I'll pick mine.
Yeah.
But anyway,
You
y'all
don't get that kind of treatment.
Yeah.
Bro.
y'all want to talk about the Saints?
I think they are up and coming, like you said. I mean, if we can see the Atlanta Falcons last year coming, tied for second place, right? Like it's crazy. They tied for really what is like third place. All the top 3 teams, they tied for third. That's really how we should look at it.
Yeah. Saints are only 2 games back.
Yeah, right. Okay. Exactly. Like I don't think that it's out of this world to say like they could compete with the rest of the NFC South. Luckily,
they could be 8-9.
They could be 8-9. They could be 9-8, which honestly could win this
be
division.
8-9.
Yeah. Not according to the Falcons. Not what we said. But yeah, I mean, I like them. I like the things that they're doing. I really love Kellen Moore. I think he's the catalyst for all this. And year 2, here we go. Excited to see it.
Here we go.
Yeah. No, New Orleans is one of the most exciting teams right now. And honestly, I think it's very underrated just how well coached they are. Yeah. Obviously, we always talk about Kellen Moore, but even on the defensive side, it kind of really reminds me of kind of like the Vikings organization. You know, you have a defense that's decent, but such a well put together group and a defensive mind that knows how to shut down opposing teams' strong points. I think it's kind of what you can see with New Orleans. And then you have an offense. I think Kellen Moore will at some point probably have a name like a Kevin O'Connell. Yeah. Just be known for working with his QBs and just creating these super exciting offenses that are just extremely efficient. It's going to be really exciting to see. I'm not as excited about Etienne as you are. I think he was pretty inefficient last year. And I was excited for him when he first came into the league, but I don't know. I do think it's an upgrade, though. Obviously, we have aging Alvin Kamara and who's the guy that tore his ACL last year behind him?
Devin Neal.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about Devin Neal or Audric Esme.
I think it was someone else. Yeah. Either way, Etienne's going to be the future in the offense. I'm really hoping that he gets more involved in the pass game, which Jags failed to do when he spent his time in Jacksonville. But I'm a little worried about Tyler Shugg. Something about these QBs who come out into the draft a little bit later in age, they usually come out and are very productive their first year or two, but then they kind of hit this point where they just don't really, start to grow and just, get better with every
Who's they,
single year.
Who's they?
Bo Nix. That's all I need to say.
I mean, Bo Nix almost took the team to the Super Bowl.
MVP, baby.
The team almost took the team to the Super Bowl.
Who else came in late?
But just overall, it's just there's something with the older QBs that I don't know. They develop at a weirder pace than some of these other guys we see.
I think you're making that.
That's
up.
a crazy.
I think you just get upset to hear.
It's a crazy hill to die
Kings.
on.
Yeah, well, these young quarterbacks just come in and are buns like Bryce Young.
That's
for their
right.
Whole career.
Yeah, there are some.
And Tyler Shugg sat for almost half the season.
And then you have some who come in young,
similar
like
to Patrick Mahomes. I'm not saying he's Patrick Mahomes, but
he's saying he's Patrick Mahomes.
He said that. He said verbatim.
Did you
Tyler
hear that?
Shugg is
it's a joke. It's a joke.
Clip that.
Clip it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look.
The Saints are super exciting, though. This is one of my favorite
Saints.
teams.
Go Saints. GEAUX. Go Saints.
Wait, quick. Is Jordan Tyson going to be the number 1 receiver of the team by the end of the year?
Yeah.
I like that.
Over Chris Olave?
Mm.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I don't
Nope.
think it's that crazy.
No. He'll
I think
probably
they
have like
different play styles.
he'll probably have 825 to 50 yards, like somewhere in there. And
this year?
And 4 touchdowns. Jordan
Sure,
Tyson.
but I think by the end of the year he'll be outplaying Olave. Is my thing. His overall stats might not tell that story because Olave is going to be the more steady guy early on, but
and later on.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Let's break down the schedule.
Let's look at the schedule. All right, week 1 at
Dub.
at Detroit. Y'all saying dub?
L.
For real? Yeah, L. I think L.
Y'all can say that. I'm gonna say dub.
At Baltimore.
Dub.
L.
L.
Got Derrick Henry, bro. He's gonna be running all over them. Week
I'm not worried
3.
about Derrick
Ooh,
Henry.
Las Vegas.
Dub.
Yeah, easy dub. God bless. We already said they beat Atlanta week 4.
Yep.
Week 5, Minnesota.
Dub.
I'll say dub.
L.
You get outvoted.
It's okay.
Week 6 at New York.
Dub.
L.
Dub.
Dub.
I think Jackson Dart is going to
Jackson
tear
Dart
him up.
stinks. He won't have Malik Neighbors in week 4.
Yeah, we'll
week
see.
5.
Good thing it's
He
week
doesn't
6.
even have Wan'Dale Robinson to lean on.
Y'all both said L?
No, we both said
No,
dub.
we said dub. We both said dub. You
Oh.
said L.
Oh, right.
You're just projecting.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Week 7, Pittsburgh.
Dub.
Come on, Caleb.
What are you saying?
I'm the tiebreaker.
Are you the tiebreaker?
I'm deflecting to you guys first.
L.
Yeah, I was going to say L.
See, these guys are haters, guys.
Not haters, dude. I'm just trying to be realistic.
I'm real,
Week
bro.
9, because week 8 is a bye week. Week 9 is Cleveland.
Dub.
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 Week 10 is Carolina, which we already said they win.
Dub.
Yep. Week 11 is at Chicago.
I'm going to say dub.
Come on, bro.
That's
That's
a
all right.
secret
I'm
team.
sick of this.
Bears aren't nothing.
I
We
was-
picked every team in the NFC South to lose to them. Somebody's going to beat
I was
them.
going to say that. Like, it's so rare that...
Why not Tyler?
That, I mean...
Why not Shuck?
There were a few teams that did it last year. Actually, Chicago did sweep a division. I can't remember who it was. Jacksonville swept the AFC West. Denver swept the NFC East. But it's like only 3 teams like
Right.
in the NFL did it last year.
Right.
So I agree with you. I think they got to lose somewhere. So
Dub.
yeah.
Let's go,
I'll
Trey.
take
Not
I'll take a
hater,
dub there.
Trey.
All right.
all
Week
wrong.
12 at Cincinnati.
L.
I'm gonna kick you. in
He's
the
gonna say
throat,
dub
dude.
for everything.
I'm
I know
not,
he
dude.
is.
I think they literally could beat the Bengals.
Week 13 Green Bay.
L.
No way. That's a dub.
I'm gonna say L. Dang, and then we got him on a 2-game skid to at Carolina, at Tampa Bay.
See, you guys are just haters.
Dude,
Cardinals
we all
are winning.
Week 16 Cardinals.
Dub.
Dub. All right, let's tally them up. 1,
They're
2,
definitely
3,
beating the
4,
Steelers.
5, 6, 7.
I didn't even believe half the time I
8.
said L. I just wanted to rage bait.
I know. He's just rage baiting me.
Bro. All right, we got Tampa Bay winning the NFC South
Yep.
Okay.
at 9-8. And
Yep.
second is either Carolina or New Orleans at 8-9.
That's because you were controlling the vote.
Yeah, I wasn't controlling.
You wanted the Panthers to win.
Dude, the Panthers are not winning. The Bucs are winning.
No. You wanted the Panthers second.
Dude, you think I knew how this was going to go?
All right, they can't both go 8-9 like they did last year, though.
Who's better, Saints or Panthers? Pick one.
I would take Panthers.
I'm taking Saints.
Caleb,
Looking at me, you know
Caleb,
what I mean?
you got to be a tiebreaker.
I'm taking the Falcons.
I'm just taking the team that went to the playoffs and almost beat the Rams.
Yeah,
they
but
almost beat
lucked
the
in.
Rams.
They lucked in.
But they beat the Rams before.
I'm taking
And
the
the-
Saints.
Okay, there you go.
Thank
All right,
you.
so
Hey.
we got Tampa Bay.
Thank
No.
you.
I mean, we could
I wanna
probably
do that.
we could
Bro,
probably do the
I wanna do
actual
it.
like
It's a little one.
strength of schedule or whatever it is and see like the actual
Yeah.
calculations here. But
True.
it would probably be New Orleans, I would imagine.
It'd be close.
Yeah.
It'd be close.
Be
That's
really close.
definitely an easier schedule.
Saints definitely have an easier schedule.
Yeah.
They got a little bit of Raiders, Cardinals. Like,
I
where
think
those teams
they
for
very
the
well
other
could
year?
win the division, man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, they just need one of these games that we picked, that you guys
Yep.
picked as losses,
Yep.
to flip. And
It could. I mean,
easily
Cincinnati,
one of
they
these
could
teams
beat
they could flip.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
They could
It's the
beat
Bears.
They could beat Pittsburgh.
It's
Yeah.
the Bears.
Yeah.
They're losing to the Bears.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
might
but maybe
lose to
two
the
of them.
Bears.
All right.
Cool.
Well, that's it for our main course. That's how we see the NFC South. And, yeah, let us know in the comments what you think. If you're watching on Abundant TV, make sure you go check us out on YouTube and chat with us in the comments and let us know if we know ball, don't know ball. Who do you think is going to win the NFC South? Here we are. We're going to play a game. This is Build a Player. This is brand new.
Brand
just
new.
came out last week that I saw. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to build a quarterback. The randomizer will randomize the team. It'll give us modern quarterbacks that are on rosters, and we have to build a quarterback using different attributes from each quarterback we get. So
Yeah.
let's just dive into it and see what we get.
Cool.
The cool thing with this one, too, is that we will get to simulate a full season, see how our quarterback does. Maybe if he makes the playoffs, we'll simulate the playoffs, see how far we get in the playoffs. So that'll be
Sweet.
fun. All right,
So-
classic.
Classic.
Give me Mason Rudolph everything.
Classico. We'll do all
Game
time
over.
after this one.
Okay.
Classic's fun. All right, so here we go. We'll spin the wheel. And
What
who
are our
we got?
categories?
We have Detroit Lions, Jared Goff.
Yeah, so Trey, there's going to be 3 subcategories under each thing. So
Yeah.
You want to read those off, Trey?
Yeah, I'll see if I can make it bigger for you guys too.
That's good.
Let me get the golf man's leg.
There you go.
No,
Can y'all see that? All right. So we have your physical attributes, arms, legs, build, your mental attributes, processing, leadership, vision, and your skill, accuracy/touch, playmaking /creativity, and pocket presence.
I think accuracy touch is the best one here. That's
Yeah.
an A- at processing, but I think we can get something better. So I'd say accuracy and touch.
I would agree.
Yeah, I'm with that.
All right. We take
All
our
right.
A's where we can get them. Oh, that's cool. I've never done it on desktop to where it shows the attribute and the overall
Ooh.
ranking.
New England Patriots, Tommy DeVito.
Okay, so hold on. Here's where some strategy comes in. We get 2 QB respins,
Oh, okay.
and it'll respin from the same team. So we could take a C+, or we could try and get Drake May.
What if we took his leadership?
I'm not trusting Tommy DeVito. No cutlets having.
What about his aura?
Dude, we have to respin.
Yeah,
We're
I
not
think
taking anything, Tommy DeVito. He's
Just
not-
hope it's not
Dang it.
Baron Morton. Escalators.
Yay!
Let's go arm.
Yeah, we got to do
Wait,
the arm, right?
No, hold on.
Pocket presence, vision.
Yeah, I think arm's the best one, right? A.
Gotta be.
Well,
A minus.
A minus. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go arm.
All right.
Okay.
All right,
fire.
Drakey boy.
Come on now.
All right, we're not too bad.
Give me that. Bark.
Bark.
New Orleans
Well done.
Saints.
Oh, Lord.
Spencer Rattler. Oh my gosh.
I will say this is not one.
Respin.
I don't think we need to respin this.
Come
one.
on.
I don't think Tyler Shuck's going to give us much of a bump. We should save it.
Oh, true.
He can
That's a
run.
good point.
He can kind of run, right?
Yeah, what's his C+ at? Build.
Build. I guess.
Let's take his
he's
build.
Kinda, he's kind of
Build
big.
is not that important. Come on, bro.
But my QB's got to be built.
He's not going to be built. Build him.
Build
Build
him.
him.
I need big
We got
thighs
to. We
and
got to.
abs.
Sorry,
Oh
we
my
have to.
gosh, this is so awful.
No. It's going to be okay, guys.
I know.
We're good.
We're already losing.
Trust.
He dropped from a 97
Houston?
to a 92. Yep.
Baker,
Baker.
let's go.
All right.
Ooh, we need that.
All
Oh,
right.
competitiveness, leadership. Might be
probably the best
leadership.
one. Yeah.
Playmaking, creativity.
Ooh, playmaking.
Is that A+ for playmaking?
Is it?
Or is it A minus?
It's A minus.
Okay, yeah, leadership.
But leadership for
Let's take
sure.
leadership.
Let's take leadership.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drake
Bark,
May
bark.
arm with a Baker attitude.
Bark, bark. Here we go.
Spencer Rattler body with a Baker attitude.
Cam Ward, Tennessee.
Ooh. Oh, playmaking creativity's A minus. Let's take
A
that.
minus.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy.
Easy. Okay.
All right. All right.
This is
Not
kind of
bad.
shaping up
So
to
we're
be pretty good.
we're pretty much building Mike Glennon right now.
Nick Mullins.
We got to
Yeah.
respin.
No, we can't. Oh,
We
wait.
have to.
For Trevor?
Do we want to? Yeah, we have to.
Yeah,
Look,
we
he's-
got to respin.
Oh.
Let's respin. We got to use it here.
Trevor. Yes!
Let's go, baby.
Straight
Get his hair?
B's.
Straight
Bees,
B's.
dog.
What?
Let's take his legs.
Yeah, of course, dude.
His
He's a
legs?
B caliber quarterback.
Or
Or
his-
processing. Or presence, pocket presence.
We can probably
Let's
get
do
better
pocket
legs.
presence.
We can get better legs.
Hold
for
on. Let's
somebody.
look over on the right side. Scroll down at the bottom. So we got A's at the skill position. Let's do his pocket presence and just get a B there.
That's what I
And
was
we
saying.
can get better
You spoke
rankings
over me.
at the rest.
How many other better
You wanted
pocket
to do-
presence guys are there? And
Not many.
I don't
Bo.
think so.
Come on, bro. Bo's
You
a
mean-
C.
Dude, Bo's
No.
so good.
I've
What
done
are you
this so
talking
many
about?
times. Bo's really not good in all of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to tell you.
They're all Fs. They're all Fs. Yeah.
Take his pocket presence.
Yeah, pocket. Let's do
Pocket
pocket.
presence. Come
His-
on.
Take his
We can get
BB.
better legs.
Yeah,
if we
we'll
get
get better
Lamar's
legs.
legs?
We'll get better legs.
Do you think he's anything better?
Pocket. So
Do
pocket
it.
presence.
Pocket.
Okay.
Is his vision a D? Is that what you said?
You just dropped 2 points.
Ooh.
Buffalo.
Josh.
Come on, Josh. Oh, we got the wrong Allen.
Oh, no.
Kyle Allen.
C+ processing.
Dude.
C+
He's a
processing.
We have to. We
processor.
have
You
to.
gotta
Oh man,
take it.
our guy's not smart.
This is not good.
Okay,
This is
86
really
overall.
not
Arizona.
Oh my
son
god.
of a
Jacoby.
gun. Vision. Got to take that B.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah.
Dude, because
All right, this is for all the
This
marbles. We
sucks,
need some
dude.
good
Brother.
legs on this quarterback.
let's
Please
see who
give
we
me
got last
legs.
one. Miami. Oh no.
Malik.
Aaron
Quinn
Rodgers.
Ewers.
We couldn't even get Malik Willis.
We couldn't even get Malik Willis.
Dang, dude.
Not even so many backups.
I hate this game.
This one's terrible. All right, let's simulate
Let's
the season.
simulate the
83
season.
overall build. Kyle Allen processing, Jared Goff accuracy, Drake May arm, Quinn Ewers legs, gross, Jacoby Brissett vision, Baker's leadership, Cam Ward's playmaking, Spencer Rattler build, and Trevor Lawrence pocket presence.
Gosh.
So we
Simulate that.
pretty much built Bryce Young.
Let's simulate it.
Pretty much.
All right. Spin your team. Here we go.
Oh gosh.
Minnesota. Not bad. Not bad.
Ooh,
Oh
I have
my
a bad
gosh.
feeling about this trade.
This is not
All
going to
right.
be good.
Hold on now.
Oh, let's
Hey,
go.
hey,
Let's go. Let's
we
go.
playoff
12
round,
and
boys.
5.
Come on, boys.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
12
hey,
and 5.
that's a dub.
Quinn Ewers.
Dude,
Quinn
let's see.
Ewers. Quinn
Ooh,
Ewers.
42-24.
Oh my
pretty
gosh.
good.
For passing yards, 26 touchdowns, 10 picks, 67%.
Still had 422 rushing yards.
Okay.
He couldn't
All
run
right,
away from
let's
the
enter
pressure
playoffs.
with Quinn Ewers'
First round exit, I'm sure.
All right, let's hit
36 sacks though. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Quinn Ewers' legs.
it. Quinn Ewers.
Oh, come on.
Come on. We got,
Oh,
no.
it's
no,
over. It's
good.
over.
No.
It's over.
Wait.
Come on.
It's
Oh.
garbage time. Garbage time.
We need
No!
one more. Ah, pain. Round 1 exit.
Dang, lost to San Fran.
Final
13-19.
That's crazy.
Final report. Let's see. Oh, MVP award.
award.
Oh,
Dak.
We lost out to
Okay.
Dak.
I didn't. That's a new feature. That's so cool. You can
That's
get MVP.
cool. yeah, this is neat.
All right, give me all time, bro. I'm sick
All
of
right.
this.
Should we do a new build of this one before we go to all time? Trust. I think we should do one.
We'll speed run. We'll speed run it.
it.
All right,
Yeah,
speed
we'll
run.
speed run it.
Don't think,
All right.
just pick.
Yep. Don't think. Just pick.
Kyle Allen.
All right. First one. San Fran. Brock.
Let's go. Where's the A?
Processing and playmaking, creativity, pocket presence.
Let's go processing.
And
Give me
vision.
processing.
Yeah, processing.
Ooh.
Wait, what is
Vision.
A plus
Vision.
something?
Vision is A minus. They're all A minus.
Okay, go. Anything A regular?
Nope.
No. All right, processing.
Okay.
Let's get that processing up.
Yeah.
We gotta get some good processing.
Okay.
Cleveland.
Uh-oh.
Deshaun.
Legs?
Oh, he's got nothing.
Oh my
It's all.
gosh. We're gonna
What?
wait.
Dude, we can't
Let's take his
respin.
build. Let's take his build.
How does legs
C
not give us
plus?
anything?
C plus
Oh
build?
my gosh. This is crazy.
This man was a prime rusher.
He tore his Achilles like 3 times.
I don't care.
Drake.
Okay, good.
Give it up.
We doing the arm again?
Yes. Oh, what's the
Is there any A pluses?
Nope.
the A down there? green.
Pocket presence. Accuracy.
Accuracy.
Touch.
We might not get another accuracy.
Let's do accuracy.
Accuracy
and
seems
touch.
tough to get.
There's a lot of good strong arm quarterbacks that
Yeah.
are trash.
Yeah, we can
so.
get Joe Milton.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Cam
Cam
Ward.
Ward again.
Wait,
Okay.
arm?
Arm?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, wait, playmaking. Playmaking.
Playmaking?
Leadership.
Yeah. Playmaking.
All right.
We can get better leaders. Jameis is a good leader.
Oh man. Give me Jameis.
Buffalo.
Josh.
Shame
you, Kelly.
All right, we have to
Respin.
respin.
Come on. Escalators.
Escalators. Escalators.
Respin.
Okay,
Respin.
all right, use it.
got
We gotta
you.
use it.
No!
This game hates
Screw
us.
this game.
It's
I'm
over.
sick of this.
It's over. It's over.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What's the best? C plus legs.
Nope. Just a C. Leadership
Let's
or
do
vision.
Leadership. He's a
Oh
terrible
my
leader.
Gosh.
This
Terrible.
is
leader.
Awful.
Bukowski.
Pittsburgh.
Rogers.
Rogers.
Come on, baby.
Arm.
No.
Oh, vision and pocket
Pocket.
presence.
Pocket
presence.
or vision.
We got screwed on
Hold
pocket
on.
presence last year.
Yeah,
Scroll
pocket.
last,
Go pocket.
last year.
Yeah, let's do pocket. Let's do pocket.
Last year. All right, hold on now.
Oh,
Malik.
Malik.
Give me
Malik.
legs.
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 Okay, legs.
Give me legs.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, we got good legs.
Oh,
Oh my
Joe.
gosh.
Joe.
Give me
Joe. Wrong
Flacco.
Joe. Arm. We'll take the arm. A
Yeah, we'll
minus.
take it.
A
A
minus.
minus
That's
arm.
cool. That's cool.
Oh,
Looking
I
good.
thought it was Joe Burrow. I saw Joe.
Yeah.
I know. Atlanta. Oh, my
Atlanta.
gosh.
Penix. B minus for Michael
Yeah, we
Penix
gotta take
vision.
Not horrible.
All right.
88. That's
It's
better
better
than our last
Better
one.
than last one.
Good team. We need a good team.
Oh, Bengals. Oh, that sucks though.
We just don't start the whole year because Joe Burrow's there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
my gosh.
yep.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Are we gonna make
Oh,
the
playoff
We're in
bound.
the playoffs.
9-8, playoff bound.
Hey, miracle run.
Look at this, 29
Look at that. We were
touchdown.
better.
Dude, almost
We were better.
5,000.
And 739 rushing yards.
Ooh, less sacks.
Dang.
Let's go.
That's
Okay.
a good quarterback, bro.
All right, against the
I think
Ravens.
the Bengals
Oh my
just
gosh.
Oh,
This
it's
is
over.
the hell.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Hold on.
Nah, it's over.
No.
Oh, let's go.
Oh!
No!
Oh, come on.
Let's go!
baby.
We won a playoff game.
We did that.
It was
We
snowing
really
too.
did that.
All right.
Oh,
advancing.
my gosh.
Oh, against
Oh, God.
Houston. You can
This
beat
defense.
Houston. You can beat Houston.
Oh.
Come on.
It's field goals. This is very accurate.
Oh, let's go.
Come
Oh,
on.
let's
Come on, baby.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh.
Dude.
This is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Go! Dude, we're going to the
We
championship?
only got one more.
Skin me.
Oh, Pats.
Next game.
Pats. Dude, let's go.
Let's.
Hold on.
Oh my
gosh.
Oh gosh, this is bad.
Oh,
no.
gosh.
Oh,
Hold on. Oh, my gosh.
Dude,
No
are
Oh, my
we-
gosh.
No way.
No.
No.
Let's
Yes!
Yes. We're going to the bowl.
Dude, we're going to the
I've
Super
never been
Bowl?
this invested in a fake game.
We were
Dude,
17.
9-8,
MVP
making it
award?
to the.
Josh Allen.
Okay.
We don't care about
We don't
Josh.
care. We don't care.
We
We
don't
don't care.
care
We've got your
Josh.
back
Oh,
as
the
best
Rams.
attribute.
Dude,
No
it's
way.
it's a
Oh my
pl-
gosh.
it's a
No
rematch.
way.
Oh my gosh.
Are we gonna win this?
Oh my gosh.
Are we gonna win this?
Dude, we're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Guys, I've never won a Super Bowl in this.
Oh, dude, we just won the Super Bowl.
Skin me.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Dude, look at our
Wow.
defense was an F.
Dude,
No
that is
way.
so sick.
Dude,
What did
so
Jamar
good.
Chase hit?
How in
That's
the
what I wanna
world?
know.
That's crazy.
How in the world did we do that?
We got to name him. What's
Oh
his
my
name?
gosh.
His name's
His name's
Big Bob.
Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe. Dude,
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Oh, dude.
Wow.
I'm so glad we did it a second
All
time.
right.
All right.
We'll see ya.
Wild.
we got to finish
believe
the
we won
whole
that.
game. I did not think we were going to go to the Super
All right.
Bowl.
All right.
One-time hitter, all time. Let's get it.
Yeah, this one.
Give me that.
Yep.
We make some crazy quarterbacks.
Sweet.
All right.
And they always win.
Buffalo.
Josh, of
No
course, now
way.
S. Oh, S arm.
It was billed as A+ though.
We went
Yeah,
S.
but he's-
Oh,
S is-
S.
S is
Oh, I
S.
didn't see that.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
He's already 99. Son.
Wow.
Russ.
Oh, no.
Who?
Jim Zorn,
Oh,
okay.
I'll take a A.
A minus legs.
Wait, go
yeah.
down a little bit. Was there any other A's or just
Nope.
all B's?
No.
That's all.
Yeah, let's just take the A.
Give me
A-minus.
Zim Jorn.
Zim.
Shot at you.
Oh, Cleveland.
Deshaun.
Otto
God.
Graham.
Oh,
Ooh.
A+?
Leadership.
A+ leadership.
Yeah,
We'll take
take
that
that.
leadership.
That's a banger team.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. This
It's
is
real good.
nice.
All right. Chargers.
Phillip.
Let's go, Phil.
Gotta be accuracy.
Jinx. Processing, build.
Probably build, right?
I would think so. He's big.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
let's
cool
do
with
the
that.
build.
Let's do
All
build.
right, let's do build.
Ooh.
Rams.
Stafford.
Kurt.
Let's
That's
go,
sick.
baby.
Processing
A++.
A+. That's
processing.
easy.
Yep,
It's easy.
yep,
Easy dubs.
Easy,
Easy
peasy.
dubs.
Easy
Dubs.
dubs.
Easy dubs. Easy dubs.
Oh,
Denver?
John Elway.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jake the
Jake
Snake.
the Snake. We
All
should have
right.
gotten his legs.
All right.
All right, hold on. Is he A+?
Vision
A minus
or
for both.
playmaking.
So
Maybe
who are the other
playmaking.
quarterbacks? Peyton. Let's respin because it's
Oh,
either Peyton or
dude.
John
Oh,
Elway.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah.
Orbo.
No.
No, can't be.
Peyton.
Let's
A plus
go!
vision,
A
baby.
plus vision. Let's take it.
Or pocket presence.
Or pocket presence.
let's take pocket presence because we don't have
Alright.
any in the skilled category
Yeah.
yet. So,
True.
and we can also get Peyton on the Colts.
True. True. Terry.
Oh, my
Oh.
God.
Respin.
You-
I'm just kidding. Who's the other quarterback? Cordell? Gosh, we already have legs.
And Ben. We already have build and we already got arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to
Ben's
go
actually S tier
playmaking.
build, which is kind of
Is
fun.
he
Wow.
really?
Yeah, in this game, S tier. Yeah, playmaking.
Yeah.
Because of his.
A minus for
Yep.
playmaking.
Yep,
Yep.
I'll take that.
Sure. Pats. Tom Brady. Oh,
oh
baby.
my
S tier
gosh.
vision.
S tier vision.
S tier vision.
Wait.
But do we
wait.
want accuracy?
and-
Dude.
ooh.
We got to do the touch.
No,
dude,
I like
that's
the
a tough.
vision, dude. I like to see the vision.
But I feel like accuracy is rare to get. S.
Yeah, it's
All
hard.
right, rock paper scissors.
Well, we both vote.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, let's rock paper scissors is more fair.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Who am I playing against?
Wait,
He's out.
you-
He's out by both of us. Me and Trey.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Got him. Let's go. Accuracy.
Vision.
Touch.
Or accuracy. Sorry. Accuracy.
Good luck getting a player with good vision. Idiots. Hope we get the Jets.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Dang. Spin.
Respin.
We can respin.
Is
Come
that
on.
even good, though?
Come on, Theismann. Dang it.
We got him again.
Have we got him
Sammy
again?
Ball. 1937, 1952.
You think he
Okay,
had good
we're
vision?
He couldn't see. They didn't have eyeglasses at that time.
Why are we even simulating the season? Like you're not going to win the Super Bowl with this.
No.
Saints.
Hey. This is connects with this episode.
This is true.
Yeah, true.
Because this quarterback build
We
just
better
did
win
is
MVP.
basically
Oh my
college
gosh, we're gonna miss playoffs.
Why? How is that
football.
happening?
No, playoff
Oh
bound.
my gosh! What in the
Hey,
world?
this is where we were last year.
We're trash.
That's crazy. 36,
4,900, 36
yards.
touchdowns.
8 picks.
Our defense must be
72%.
atrocious.
My gosh. B plus it
I
says.
feel like we're looking at a Tyler
boy.
Shuck stat line.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
All right, dude.
Pack it
Well,
up.
this was.
We should have ended on the last one.
Oh my gosh.
We just got thrashed. We
Hey,
just-
bro.
Oh.
We lost by 29 points. Wow.
Defense.
I told you to take Tom Brady's vision.
Well,
Yeah. Imagine we took his vision. We had Sammy Ball trying to throw the ball. They didn't even have cataract surgery at that time. Wow.
and Peyton.
Well,
Manning
that's
won
it.
MVP.
That's the build of QB. What did y'all think?
it's fun.
That's sweet.
That was really fun. Yeah.
I'd love to do that for like receivers, tight ends, running backs.
Yeah.
That'd be so.
It
fun.
says it's coming soon.
Yeah, it's
Is
coming
it
soon.
really?
Yep.
Let's
Yep.
go.
The top. Yep.
These games are so fun.
Yeah.
Man, they're so fun. I like that. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in to another great show. If you liked everything, please like and subscribe as it helps us out greatly. If you also would like to find more of our stuff, check out the rest of our YouTube channel. Also, you can find us on all social platforms. Also, if you head over to the website, you can become a member by subscribing to us, where we have just amazing merch with every single team in the NFL. There's some limited time merch. There's different alterations. There's hats. Really, really cool stuff that you will not find anywhere else. Also, please check us out on other podcast platforms. If you do, please leave us a review with 5 stars. Any feedback is incredible, and we appreciate that. Other than that, please have a great week.